evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. It is us, Dragon's Greed Gaming, and you are joining us for some more Shadowrun Paydata. I believe we're on episode 10 tonight. Pretty sure it's 10. My schedule's a little messed up here because of some of our editing we've had going on, but I think we're doing 10. Yeah, probably, maybe. Anyway, welcome back, listeners. Glad to have you. And before we get started, as always, be sure you stop by the Facebook for all the latest news on the show. Drop on by our YouTube. What else? Spreaker, Apple Podcasts, iTunes. Like, subscribe, follow, leave us reviews, help us grow the channel, praise the algorithm, all that good stuff. And if you're really enjoying the show and you want to help support us a little bit more, consider stopping by our Patreon. We've got a couple tiers there you can check out, and you can get yourself weekly early access to all of our weekly episodes. We've got artwork every month from Kyle, and you get into our Discord and get into our exclusive Patreon Warhammer Fantasy actual play we've got going right now. So there's a little bit of something for everybody there. And for all of our patrons out there, thank you as always. Couldn't do it without you guys. Really appreciate it. Anyway, before we dive into that, just a couple shout outs today. So I think last week all spoke. We were talking about, we had just hit, I think it was 550 downloads in a single week. That was back like Thanksgiving week, I think. And yeah, that was pretty cool. But another record, we almost got another 100 downloads in a single week. We're up to 633 either last week or the week before, whenever the data came in. So thank you all, listeners, wherever you are. Sweden continues to be awesome. Thank you guys over there, and all around Northern Europe especially, and the US, Canada, wherever you're listening to the show. Uruguay, we're still trending in Uruguay. We dropped from number 1 to number 2 though. It's pretty disheartening. So, but thank you all. Really appreciate it. Very exciting. It's some big numbers for us, and we're hoping to continue that next year because we got a lot more plans. So at this point, we are nearing the Christmas holiday in real life. By the time you listen to this, Christmas is probably come and gone, but that's all right. So thank you all for that. Also, a shout out to one of our raving fans, all the way from France, although now he is down in, I think he said Argentina or Brazil. His name is Gail. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. He actually sent me a voice recording to say his name properly. But Gail reached out, and he was really digging Gallows Geist. He's on episode 71, Sean. He's in the home stretch.
Damn,
and
he's close.
He is, yeah. He was. He really dug that the last chapter was all about the 2 novels that I basically put into a game. So I told him that was like my magnus opus for so many years, and then I finally got to do it. So really glad you're enjoying it, man. Really happy about that. Hopefully you get to check out some of the other stuff. Oh, it was Chile. That's where he's at now. Chile. All the way from France to Chile. That's a haul, man. Well, anyway, we really appreciate it, Gail. Thank you so much. And yeah, keep hitting us up on the socials. Love to hear more. Tell us what's going on in your trek of the world. Down in the jungles of Lustria, as he put it. So other than that, we will do our usual round table here. Tell us who you are, who you're playing, and anything else you want to tell the listeners. Aaron, why don't we start off with you this week?
Ooh, that's me. So I'm Aaron, also known as Poultrygeist. And this week I'll be playing the same character I play every week, Jacques Millard, aka Ford, the aspiring race car driver, single father supreme, and decent auto mechanic, and your resident troll. In
Dude,
real life, I'm not.
I don't think you're like aspiring to be a race car driver anymore after last week.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
That was, I'm a stunt driver. It's different, you know. It's
I'm sorry. Oh man, I'm gonna interrupt. Oh my god, so Evel Knievel. I was scrolling through the internet, and you know you get the targeted ads. I got hit with an ad for like I don't know what the hell I've done, but it's an Evel Knievel jumpsuit, and like they're trying to sell it.
You know why it is? It's because on that one episode we brought up Evel Knievel's cape. That's how they're doing it. That's all it is. We brought up the cape
it heard me.
once.
It heard me.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Dude,
there you go.
Well, to the podcast.
It happens all the time, dude. In my house, like I will bring something up, like I'll say something to my wife, or I'll look something up on the internet, and then like within the next week, I'm seeing ads for it on Facebook and on YouTube all the fucking time, right? Like here's a good one, right? Something that would never show up on my feed. So the brand of like face moisturizers and like lotions and shit that my wife was ordering for me is from a company called Paula's Choice, and I was running low, so I was going to order it myself. So I'm like, hey, what's the website? And she told me, and now like the whole last 2 weeks on YouTube, every ad is Paula's Choice. It's like, oh my god, dude, just chill it, take it down a notch. So that's why, man. It's because we mentioned Evel Knievel's cape once for like 4 seconds.
I thought about buying it.
I mean, you wouldn't be in the wrong for doing that, so I understand. Anyway, Sean, how about you? Welcome back.
Yeah, hi, I'm Sean. I am playing Franklin Nichols, the homeless human mage. He goes by Volt, and yeah, he's feeling still a little bit bad about convincing those gorillas to brutally murder those cops. So, you know, yeah.
They had it coming, man.
Well, they were chasing us just for doing our job, so.
Hey, remember Harambe, you know?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, so.
Hey, that's when everything started to go wrong.
It is, right? Right?
70 years ago, they shot Harambe.
I don't think it was that long, Sean.
On
They
Shadowrun.
shot that goddamn gorilla.
Yeah, it's Christmas time. I had to go to my company's Christmas party yesterday, and thankfully it was okay. Food was really good, and yeah, I'm just chilling at home.
We had ours yesterday too.
Nice.
So yeah, got a free meal out of it, so I'll take it. You know.
Yeah, free meal, some drinks, never bad.
How about that leaked Tomb Kings box?
Yeah,
So
Games Workshop's got to be pretty pissed about that.
Yeah, the first leak that I saw, the caption just said someone's losing their job.
Yeah, definitely. But
know,
yeah,
they,
nice.
They keep getting leaks, so you know, you think they figure it out at this point. But
you'd hope. But do we know how much it's going to cost?
Nope, not yet.
All right,
No word on
I'm gonna
that.
just assume $250.
Get ready to sell your kidneys.
Yeah, I've especially with the book being in there. If it is like a hardcover, I would envision that being
easy.
between $200 to $300 easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, you know, whatever. But like at the same time, I'm like, we're gonna pay like twice as much money for these old models that have been out of print for like what 10 years, and like it's kind of weird to me. I mean, I know that all their shit is more expensive, but I don't know. I have a real issue like dropping probably between, I'm assuming it'll probably be between $40 and $60 for like a box of Tomb King skeletons, which I know a lot of people like them, but those models need a fucking update, man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep getting Etsy ones. Fuck that.
Like those giant hands that are the size of a dude's head.
Yeah.
Like those skeletons and the fucking old high elf and dark elf spearmen, especially the high elf spearmen, their hands are comically huge. And then, you know, they released. Oh, what's that?
I was just gonna say I kind of love the models from that era, because especially the older hand sculpted ones, because yeah, they look really janky now, but they just have so much character.
But you know, there's other models from that era that I just think are so cool. Like that same era, all those metal high elf characters came out during the Lustria campaign, and those are all fucking cool. There's the dude with the bow. There's all those mages. There's the noble with the shield in the ground, and then his big ass sword in the other hand. Like, those are really fucking cool, and all the wood elf characters. But then you got him next to these old plastic guys whose hands just like, I don't know, it looks like a fucking meatloaf.
I'm really looking forward to getting my wood elves and beastmen back out.
yeah, awesome. Well, you got a fellow old wilder here, so that's good. You're welcome back anytime.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and since you're speaking, we have a special guest tonight, folks. Scar is not going to be joining us tonight because he's doing something else. What the fuck is he doing? I don't even know. I haven't.
Is he at a tournament again?
No, something about Christmas.
Oh, it might be his Christmas party for his company.
Yeah, that's a bad excuse. So we will shame him and talk shit about him while he's not here. But in the meantime, Adam reached out and worked some of his magic to get us a special guest from another podcast. So, Ryhdian, tell us about yourself. Who are you, and where are you from?
Hi there, my name's Ryhdian. I am the GM of the Pride Against Prejudice podcast, which is a 4th edition Shadowrun podcast, so playing a slightly older version than you guys. We've been going since middle of this year, since about June, I think, was when we started dropping episodes. I'm based over in Scotland, so it's actually about 3 a.m. for me. Adam reached out to me about, I think it was about 11. It's like, right, I'm going to get a couple of hours sleep, then I'm going to get up, grab coffee and play Shadowrun.
It's a good night, right?
Yeah.
That's hardcore, man.
I actually get to play. For me, this is like, I get to be a player? Amazing.
I hear you, right? Like, it's like, well, I guess I got to play at 3 a.m. It's the only time I get to actually play the damn game. So, yeah.
My wife thinks I'm nuts, but sod it.
Man,
I get to play Shadowrun.
Yeah, gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, cool. Well, Adam has mentioned your show several times in the past, so hopefully, I'm sure we've got a couple cross listeners at this point. But yeah, man, thanks for coming by and hanging out. We're happy to have you.
Thank you very much for having me. It's much appreciated, and I will make sure to drop a little shout out in the intro to our show as well. If you get like a little audio trailer or something together, we'll be more than happy to play that for you folks.
Oh, okay, yeah. And I think Adam's been he's been pestering me about that. So
I got something cooking.
Awesome.
Excellent. Cool. And have you for any of our listeners who haven't listened to your show before, I take it you've probably been playing Shadowrun for a while by the sounds of it.
Yeah, so I first played Shadowrun, I think going back about 15 years now, where just after I'd left university, and a mate just invited me along for the evening when he was playing, and we were playing 2nd edition, and that campaign went on for a few months, and I just never managed to get a game going since then for ages. And then COVID hit, and we all needed something to do because we were bored stupid.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So I got a Shadowrun game together at that point, and that game's actually still going. And I'm actually so I've got that game running alongside my podcast game, and we've got them set in the same city, and a lot of the characters from one game know the characters from the other game, and so we've basically got almost like a miniature living community going. It's really good.
Very cool. All right. You do any other RPGs, or is Shadowrun your primary jam?
Shadowrun's my main thing. I have played a bit of Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay recently.
Good man.
Last year, that was a lot of fun. We were just playing like the intro box, but I think we got a year out of that campaign.
Oh, did you meet the what is his name? Rudy Klumpenklug, the sergeant?
Yeah.
What a great NPC.
What a great name.
I had so much fun playing that character. If any of you have ever seen
artwork.
Sharp, the TV series based off the Bernard Cornwell books with Sean Bean in them. There's a character in that called Obadiah Hakeswill, and I based Clump and Clug off him, and he just became one of these NPCs that your characters love to hate. It was great.
He's such a dick. He's such a dick. It's brilliant.
He's an absolute bastard.
Awesome. Cool. Well, we'll glad to have you, and we're looking forward to having you dive in with us tonight. So that'll be really cool.
Looking forward to it.
Hell yeah. Adam, who are you?
Oh yeah, hey, hi, hello, I'm Adam. I am your game master. I will be playing. Oh man, I don't even know. I don't even know who I'm going to be playing tonight because I don't know what the hell you guys are going to do. You got to get the hell out of Dodge, right? So I got a couple of ideas on how that might go, and otherwise, I don't know. But I will be playing everybody else. And oh man, what have I been up to? Let's see. Man, I had a real crappy day where my car, for reasons I don't want to go into, ran out of gas, and then the battery died, and I ended up having to take a day off of work. And but other than that, you know, everything's been cool. No book reports yet. Haven't seen any great movies. I saw the first half of a movie called Men. It's real slow so far. The second half probably be better, but so far it's kind of really boring. Ooh, you know what? I just got the this box set, Dragonbane from Free League.
Oh yeah, how's that?
Oh man, I only got to thumb through it for a couple of minutes here. It just showed up in my door, and like it is gorgeous, beautiful art, and you know, it's a box set. Reminds me of the old and AD&D days, and comes with a set of dice and a bunch of little pop-out little standy mini guys, and
oh cool,
like a full-on campaign in there. It looks fucking awesome. I'm very excited about it.
Classic Free League putting out top-tier content. Those guys are always crushing it. Cool, wonderful. All right, and I am your host, the Great Unclean One. And I will be continuing to play my orc, Uthrak, better known by his street name, Knuckles. And what have I been up to this week? Well, I finished pretty much painting the base for my Chaos Defiler today, so I'll put that in our Discord chat so you guys can check that out. I just got to finish the slime once I attach the Defiler. And I got some work done on my Lord of Virulence for the Death Guard. So I'm kind of doing two projects at once, trying to get those finished for our Tale of Gamers. Yeah, I painted the Space Marine to match Ernie's army since I've been playing against him a lot lately. So, yeah, when you play against me a lot, if there's a dead Space Marine, the honor is you get to have it painted like one of your guys. So he will live on forever. What else? I'm actually going to start trying to paint some Zombicide miniatures. I really want to switch up projects, and since we're going to be hopefully doing some more board games on a monthly basis, I'm going to try a couple different really fast techniques for painting and see if I can crank out a horde of dudes. So, other than that, I've been playing a lot of Dead by Daylight lately, reading the new Building Better Worlds book from Free League for Alien. And yeah, getting really hyped for Old World with all these leaks and everything coming out. Pretty stoked on that. So a lot going on. But I think that's about it. So Adam, I will pass it over to you and take it away.
All right, let's kick this off. So you guys had left off in a mad dash trying to escape. Oh boy, like a helicopter and some cop cars. You guys went full Blues Brothers, drove through the mall, and lost him in there. Came out the other side. While that was all going down, you got a phone call from your old pal Jimmy Three Legs. And he told you he's got a setup for you somewhere you can lay low for a while out in Boise. But in order to get you guys out there and to have a place covered for you, you got to pick up an item and deliver it in Boise. And so you met again with that guy that you guys referred to as Mr. A. Again, you know, I sent another email. Donnie Yen is still not here. I don't know what's going on. Donnie, baby, get back to me. So anyhow, you guys have this item, and I told you I'd get you art, and I didn't, but I did now. So let me pop this up so you can see. Boom! There you go.
Nice.
Yeah. Don't worry about the weird fingers on that hand. That's
AI art. Also, what's going on with that fucking wrist? Jesus.
That's well, yeah. I mean, this guy's clearly got a dozen fingers on that hand, so they got to go somewhere.
Radioactive.
I think the musculature might be realistic considering the amount of fingers. But yeah, that's not. Don't worry about that. It's not like this thing's gonna radiate you and give you extra fingers.
It doesn't look ominous at all, not in the least.
No, not at all. So you got this thing, right? It's this weird aluminum-ish, maybe, canister. A little bit bigger than like a tall boy beer can. And it's got a little cool blue light that shines out from it. It's cold to the touch, ice cold. But he gives it to you, and he looks a little bit nervous, and he's like, you got to be careful with this. Make sure you get it to this location, and he slides over a chip that's got all the details. He says, your contact once you get there, it's a courier named Huang Fang.
Huang Fang.
And he says, you guys better get out of town real fast. You're all over everything.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. So from there, you guys have. Does anybody have any kind of contacts that can help them get out of Seattle? Because you guys, have you looked at the map for? Nope. Have you looked at the map for North America recently for Shadowrun?
Not recently.
Really, no. I think you showed it to us literally once, and that was about it.
I'm going to pop it right up for you guys. Blammo. You see it?
Yep.
Yeah.
You see where Seattle is? Seattle is its own little island in the Salish Council, so that's a different country. You guys have to cross a border to get out, but the good news is that if you look real close down there next to that little flag, that's where Boise is. So you only got to really cross one border.
Okay.
The majority of Seattle is surrounded by like a wall, so it's not going to be like easy peasy, just drive off road and you're good. There's also, on the major highways that go out of Seattle, there are like border crossing checkpoints.
Cool.
Well, it's a good thing I got that morphing plate.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You got Jesus Christ, you got a morphing plate on your car too, huh?
Yes,
All right.
I do. Yeah.
Does it also fly and have a button to send a homing pigeon to Racer X?
No.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, I put a spike strip launcher on a car. It was too much.
It was
Not
great.
No, it was fucking awesome.
Highlight of my night.
I mean, the best part is there keeps being more to this car every time we play.
That's the best.
Like,
Every
also, it's got passenger safety system. Also, it can fly. Also, it can go underwater. Like
it cannot fly or go underwater.
Yes.
As far as you know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
it can go underwater, just once though, only once.
No, I didn't buy that upgrade. There is an underwater upgrade though.
Well, it's on the list. It's on the list.
I'm almost out of slots, or I am out of slots actually on that car. So I'll have to buy a new car if I want to go underwater. Get us better jobs, and we'll see what we can do. Yeah. No.
What is everybody's contacts?
I mean, I have the fellows. I have Troy and Hannah, the mechanic, and my Annie.
I've got a street cop, a beat cop, and a bartender.
And my contact's a bartender as well.
All right. So,
Does Mantis have any contacts?
So Mantis is looking. He's looking a little nervous, like more nervous than you'd think he should, and he just kind of looks around you all and goes, "I don't think I know anybody who would be able to help us with this. I mean, borders. I don't know. I've not been at. No, I don't know anyone. Sorry."
Oh, I guess, Adam, we should probably explain to the listeners that that Ryhdian is taking over for Mantis tonight, not just in slot, but in character. If you want to explain that to them.
Oh, I don't. It's more fun that way.
Okay.
It's more fun that way. Don't worry about that.
I've been given a
Pretend you didn't hear
briefing.
anything.
I'm going to roll with it. It's going to be hilarious.
So, I have a question.
Okay.
Does Mantis sound like Mantis, or does Mantis sound like Ryhdian?
He sounds maybe like a little bit like he's from somewhere in the UK.
All right. You see in front of you there, Mantis, in the front seat of the car, because you're in the back seat, is like this huge troll. And he kind of turns around and he's like, Mantis? There's something wrong with your voice. It's
fine. I'm fine. I just drive. It's been a weird day.
Yeah, you could say that. Remember those gorillas?
No, I don't want to remember that sight of the gorillas.
Oh my god.
It'll be forever immortalized on the news.
It's a good thing I'm homeless and I can't look at TVs.
Mantis's eyes just widen very slightly, but you can see he puts the poker mask back down quite quickly. He's just got this suppressed expression of, what the frag?
Oh, where's Uthrag?
I'm on my bike, following you guys.
Oh, okay.
Have you guys have left this meet then?
My dinged up bike that is probably spewing black smoke at this point.
Was Mr. A waiting for us to say goodbye, or did he just kind of leave?
Oh no, he would have handed that off and cheesed it, man. He's out.
Okay. Yeah. Then yeah, I'll start driving. I turn on the comms so everyone can talk at the same time. What do I do? Like, I don't know where to go. Tabernacle. Sasha, what am I supposed to do about Sasha?
Well, you got a daddy, right?
I suppose.
I mean, or you bring her with.
That's
Guess depends how long we're gonna be gone.
Yeah. Also,
I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm probably not gonna be coming back to Seattle anytime soon. You know, I mean, yeah.
I'm homeless, so they'll probably never find me. But yeah, I understand what you're saying.
You know what? I'll call Hannah. Fellows.
Okay. So you give her a call. Yeah, she answers. So yeah. So she picks up, she's like, what's going on? What's going on? I've seen you on the news. What's happening?
Oh shit. Don't let Sasha watch this. It's what it looks like. We were at the baseball game and I spoke to a man, and all of a sudden now I'm a terrorist. It's just weird. The mascot shot someone. It's very strange.
Mascot shot someone. I saw you talking to that terrorist, and then they started just shooting, and the cops and like the crowd, and then the zoo in the mall. What the hell is going on?
I don't know. They're editing the imagery. It's not the same as what happened. I promise.
It's doctored. It's fake news.
Yeah, what he said.
In the back, Mantis is just looking from one of you to the other, just with this expression of "what" on his face.
And the whole time this conversation's happening, he's not even he's talking very animatedly, like he's waving his hands everywhere. But the car's driving itself, which is not that weird because we live in the future and that's normal. But he's not driving the car. But yeah. Hannah, I don't know what to do. I have to leave. I can't come home. But can you look after Sasha for a couple days? Maybe bring her out to Boise?
Boise?
Don't talk about it. That I'm going to Boise for a couple days.
I don't know. I don't know if I can get her out there. I can. Yeah. You know what? She can stay. She can stay. I can keep an eye on her. But you're gonna owe me one. You gotta, Boise.
Well, I'll transfer her.
Boise?
I'll transfer her 700 credits right now.
Whoa! Immediately it hits, and she's like, "Whoa! Yeah. You take your time."
Money solves all the problems.
I mean, $700 to a babysitter. That's probably a. Oh, she's a nanny, right? She probably gets paid a little more than that.
Well, she's the daughter of like the guy who owns the shop that I rent from. It's
Right.
like I think he's just, yeah, like she's just like doing me favors.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Sasha, I can't talk much longer. Do not tell anyone where I said I am. If you do, like, I don't know if I'll come back ever. And I'll call you soon.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
All
right. Well, there you go. So you got that.
Sorry,
so
I just wanted
to
not be a bad dad. That's all.
Yeah. It's far too late for that. So you guys can roll an intuition to get a little bit of insight, because if nobody's got any ideas, because I don't know about you, but I've never smuggled anything out across any kind of borders before in real life. So I got a couple of ideas I can grant you guys if anybody does a good intuition roll, just as ideas.
Do we apply wounds to intuition rolls?
Yeah, you would normally, but not in this case. This is a special case.
Okay.
Boom. 1 success.
Yeah,
Ooh,
man.
You got one.
Oh, I got one too.
Should I be applying sustained spells?
No. Well, I mean, yes
Doesn't have
or no.
spells.
He doesn't have spells, so.
Yeah.
Cool, that's fine. Sorry.
No, you're good.
2 successes.
Ooh, there we go.
What the hell?
So
On 3 dice. That's not bad.
Yeah.
that is, no. This, you guys are getting the good ones out of the way. I like that. Let's get weird. So, I got a couple of things that have come up. So, one of you, let's see, who would be this one? Uthrak, you got a success on this intuition. You know about, excuse me, in the Salish Council lands, there's multiple different tribes that reside there, and one of the tribes is the Cascade Orcs. It is a tribe of orcs, not necessarily, indigenous people, but orcs specifically that formed their own tribe and, have their own their own stuff going on over there, right? They are kind of known to maybe do like coyote work and smuggle people across the border. So you think you could probably get in touch with one of those dudes, but it's going to cost a bunch of money. So you can basically pay your way across. I got Ford. You got one. You are from the Puyallup area, which I've heard a bunch of people call it Puyallup. They swap the U and the Y. I don't know if that's right. I don't know if I'm saying it totally wrong. I hope not, because I feel like a jerk. But Puyallup, you're from there. You know that the southeast border of Puyallup that goes into the Salish Sheed Council lands does not have walls because it's all overwhelmed with the lava flows from Mount Rainier's eruption. So there's not really border patrol there. So you might be able to get across that way, but you're going to have to go through lava fields. Kind of a, win-lose situation there.
No.
Yeah, so that's an option. And then, you know what? Sev, unfortunately, this last thing that I thought of, you think of both of those things. Both of them cross your mind. You're like, hey, those things. But we got, for Volt, I think it actually makes sense here. You remember that the rat's nest is right on that border. Yeah, they were talking about at some point having issues with, the people from the Salish Sheed trying to deal with you know, the pollutants and crap that's flowing from that giant trash heap into the river that's going into their land. So you guys know some people in the Rat's Nest. Maybe they could help you get across into the other side.
Yeah, guys, I think the Rat's Nest. Those guys might be able to help us since he considers us his best friends now, actually.
I was gonna say the Rat's Nest is where we did the job for the dwarf, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Yes, as good as any. Yeah.
What about you, Mantis? That's good.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. If that's a no-go, then the lava fields are probably not a bad shout.
Yes, the lava shields. That's the other one. We can just go. There's no guards there or border patrol. Anyways,
you guys realize you're saying the word lava, right? That doesn't.
It's okay. I have run flat tires, and so.
Run on fire tires.
By the way, guys, my car it's lava proof. I bought that one. I didn't think it was going to come up, but I did. Oh my God.
I have temperature control. You guys won't suffocate in the agonizing heat of a lava flow.
I got
Turn the AC up.
Cooled. Oh my God, I love it.
Maybe I'll just get caught by Knights Errant if we feel over the lava flow. That'll probably be safer. You know?
Maybe I just go to jail. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 meals, a bed. It's almost like Sweden's.
Dude, I heard a thing about like how they handle prisoners in Sweden, and I'm like, man, I should just go to Sweden and commit crimes. Probably be better than living here, man.
Chris and I were saying that last week.
Yeah, that's what we were. I think we said that during the intro. Remember?
Yeah.
Like 2 episodes ago, we were like,
yeah.
Sweden, tell us, what's it like over there?
Oh man,
wonderful place to be a criminal.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. So, I guess we're going to a Rat's Nest. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's the best because we've got some rapport there. You know, the other two, I mean, sure, I could reach out to orcs because I'm an orc, but that's about the extent of that, you know. And then,
the rest of us are not.
You know, the other one, I mean, I'm all about lava, but I get it, you know.
We know that about you, Chris.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys. Oh, go ahead, sir.
Oh, I was just gonna say I drive to the Rat's Nest.
I was gonna say the same thing. Look at that. So you guys ride to the Rat's Nest.
Nice.
It takes you a while to get there. A couple of times along the way, you see, you know, some knight errant cars, and you kind of, you know, play it cool, lay low, and they cruise by, and you don't get picked up. You guys are doing okay so far, but you're also getting the radio feed. I'm guessing, are you listening to the radio, or do you have something else going on?
I mean, Ford is just gonna have like generic elevator music playing in the car.
No fucking way.
It's just the girl from Ipanema on loop. Yep, there it is. Yep.
Incongruously cheerful the whole time.
Yeah. Oh, so you guys don't hear anything on the radio then. Don't worry about it. So you guys ride, and you make it to the Rat's Nest again. It takes a while, a couple hours, because you have to drive all the way up and then into Redmond and through all the irradiated, blasted bullshit, and then up into the trash heaps, the rolling trash heaps, and it stinks, and you guys get to the walls of of Happy Acres. And as you ride up, that spotlight again hits. Who goes there? And then you see a dude on the wall lower the spotlight. He's like, oh, it's you guys again. Hey, how's it
Steve
going?
Buscemi, how are you?
He's like, who? I don't know who that is, man. But hi. So let me pop up a picture for our new friend here. Here's one of the guards for Happy Acres. Blammo.
Coincidentally, they all look like that.
I have just listened to that episode the other day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The picture
Good
makes it, though. That's fantastic.
So, but yeah, so he hops up or he doesn't hop up, he hops down. That makes more sense, right? He comes down, gate opens, and you guys ride in, and you're greeted by one of these guys, and they're like, oh, are you here to do more business with Ulrich?
Perhaps that's one way to word it. We need to get across the border, over to Boise.
Oh, well, you better. You know what? You better talk to Ulrich.
Alright. Yeah.
He might be able to do something for you. He's kind of, we don't have a leader or a mayor or anything like that, but Ulrich's pretty much the mayor of this area. We're kind of like a collective, a co-op, but he kind of, he's got the best ideas, so you might want to talk to him.
Oh, good.
Okay. Yeah. And
All right, so you guys, park and you go back to his giant hangar-like aquaponics farm, and you see Ulrich. He's there and he's working. He's got his back to you guys as you approach. He's still tapping away at that terminal. He's bald. No more hair.
Probably not a good sign.
Does that have any? Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
He turns and he goes, "Oh, hey. Welcome back. I didn't think I'd see you guys again so soon.
Ulrich,
Hi.
What brings you back out here?"
I just looked to Ford. This was your idea.
we're actually this was Volt's idea, but
look,
yeah,
I
Volt,
look at
do
Volt
explain
then.
it.
Okay, yeah. Hey, Ulrich, how you doing? Nice to see you.
I'm doing all right. It's been a weird couple of weeks, but hanging in there.
Does he look like a corpse, or is that just the...
He doesn't look like a corpse. It's just like his skin is like gray and scabby, and his eyes are all filmed over and white, and he's got no hair. He's got a little patchy beard that's still hanging out.
Great.
There's clumps of it, but
So, he is a ghoul?
yeah, that's a safe assumption.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Mantis is gonna put Jacques between him and Ulrich.
So Jacques sees you do that, and he's like, "What are you doing?" And he puts you between him.
The melee character.
Lifts you up and places you, like, no problem.
It's like, yeah, and I guess you haven't maybe heard of what we look like. Jacques is like 8'6". He's just like this huge hulking.
If
troll.
you guys set up your thing in roll 20, he can see your portraits.
I got a-
honestly have no idea how to do that.
I've had a look at the I
In
can
the
see
chat-
character
chat log.
tokens in the journal. So
Yeah, it's all in the
had a quick
journal.
look in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jacques is a big boy.
Not a small
Yeah.
one by any means. So
But yeah.
yeah, he looking Ulrich over, realizing he's a ghoul, he looks back to everyone and kind of gives like a hand across the neck motion, just pointing him out. Yeah, we came to see if maybe you could help us with some work. We need to get across the border to Boise.
Oh, I don't know what you guys tried to do in Boise. There's not a lot going on out there, but trying to get across the border, it's not exactly my speciality, but I got some people here that range out a little bit, might be able to help you, but, you helped me out before, and I consider you like family. So, I think I feel comfortable asking you for a little bit of help with the problem that we got. Maybe it'd be mutually beneficial.
Yeah, I mean, just let me know what's going on.
Yeah, well, you see, we got, I guess neighbors like to try to steal from us. They've been causing some, sorry, excuse me, I got, not feeling too great, but, I got, these neighbors, they've been coming around, causing some trouble, and, some of our produce has been Oh, intercepted. Nearby. And you guys see another figure start approaching him. Another bald person. Check this out. Here we go. Blammo.
Didn't he kill Jovina?
He did not. She comes up and she's like,
"Oh, you're the boys that helped save me from that apartment building. I'm so glad you guys are here.
Yeah.
It's been a rough week."
and she goes up and she puts her arm around Ulrich, and he kind of flushes a little. His little gray skin flushes a little bit. And he's like,
"Oh, settle down. You don't want to get all inappropriate in front of our company. But we got trouble with these, what do they call them? They're the tongs. Yeah, we got some trouble with the tongs. I think maybe you boys could, deal with them."
If you can get us out of the city, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for you, I'll help out, my man.
she goes,
"Oh yeah, I know. One of my friends here can definitely help get you out. It's not too far. We could set up a raft, and there's a sewer system that'll take you all the way out. Could definitely fit the car through there. So it's my pal Chrysler. He can get you out. So if you do this for us, Chrysler will guide you guys through the sewers and get you out."
Chrysler. Oh, okay.
Deal.
Yeah.
She goes, "Hey, Chrysler."
and this guy comes up. Blammo. I put him into the AI art generator, and it cranked this thing out. I was like, dude, there's no way that this cannot make it into here. So there you go. It spelled Buscemi wrong, but I fixed it, and it's got some bullshit that kind of looks like words underneath it. I was like, this is perfect. So there you go. He kind of looks like Steve Buscemi. He's got, a sweet armored jacket, and he looks pretty tough, pretty serious. He's got one robotic hand. Totally cool robotic hand. It looks like it's made out of garbage, though. But, it still looks good.
He's actually a little cooler, but...
Oh, yeah. He's like, "Hey, fellas. Here you guys are trying to get out of town. Yeah, I know a way. I got, you guys are afraid of getting wet, are you?"
I'm homeless, so it's pretty normal for me, actually.
Oh, right on. So, yeah, you do us this favor, I can definitely get you guys out.
Oh, okay, yeah, I think we're pretty game for that.
Right on. So, they give you a location for where these Tong guys have been seen recently. He tells you, there's about 5 of those guys out there. So it should be about a fair fight. Yeah, but if you don't make it a fair fight, I'm not going to hold that against you. All I really need, take them out so they don't bother us again. If you want to bring heads back, we can put them up on the spikes. If you don't, whatever. But take them out and bring back that crate of produce. Got some people that are looking for it.
Yeah, definitely.
D'accord.
Pardon? All right. Whatever. And then he goes back to tapping away on his terminal, and Jovina is gives you a smile, and her teeth are all fucked, dude. They're all bleeding and just real bad. And she's like,
"Thanks again, boys. I couldn't I wouldn't have made it out of there. They were he wasn't a bad guy. It's just circumstances."
Yeah.
She gives Volt? Gives Volt a little pat on the back. And it's gross. It's slimy.
That sticks to my jacket.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, the skin's just kind of falling off a little. Yeah, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yep.
Oh man.
Just leaning away as she coughs.
Yeah,
Don't.
Mantis.
If I get spit on you, don't. Make sure you wash yourself. It's contagious.
Oh god.
Bodily
Okay.
fluids, you know.
I'm gonna go find some boiling water.
These people.
Shall
Let's
shall
go.
we go?
Let's go kill
Yeah.
some tongs.
Yeah. Let's.
And out of character there, I think a couple weeks ago, or towards the end of like the last time we saw these guys, I rolled a knowledge check on a gang. Is this the gang? Like
Yeah.
the Asian gang that is trying to bring Chinese back as well as like human trafficking?
They're bringing China back, baby.
No, they're bringing like, the Chinese
but-
language to like locals and stuff.
Yeah. It's so again for a little refresher. The Tongs. It's like a secret society that is benevolent in nature. Their main goal is to help, Chinese immigrants with, the immigration process and learning English and finding jobs and finding homes and all that stuff, and teaching Chinese to their kids so that they can keep their culture alive and everything. And in order to pay for all of their benevolent endeavors, crimes.
Yep. That's how that goes.
Hey.
Basically, what we're doing is crimes, so can't judge him for that.
And
Yeah.
A refresher on what's the rate like, or how do we heal stun damage?
You get to make a test every hour.
Okay. So I got 4. I got 4 of them stun
You have
damages.
4 on there. So, I mean, it was an hour drive, so go ahead and make one of those tests. It's body and willpower.
I'm sure it's gonna be there somewhere.
There's probably a button for it.
There's
Probably, maybe.
Poison drug.
Yeah.
I love poison drugs.
I seem to have a little bit of stun as well, so. Is
Yeah,
it
you
okay
go
if
ahead
I
and make
do
one of
the
those as
same?
well. Yes, sir.
Cool.
I got 2 successes.
Okay, so let me double check here. Handy dandy healing tables. So healing modifiers. Let's see. Good condition, sterile. Nope. Average condition, indoors. So -1. Oh no, this is for not natural healing. This is for unnatural
Like
healing, I
medical.
guess.
Yeah.
Stun damage, willpower plus body, 1 hour extended test. The character must rest for the entire hour for it to count. 4 snaps, blah blah blah. Each hit heals a box of stun. Yep.
Okay. I mean, technically I was driving. I don't know if that counts as rest or not. But...
Yeah, I would count it as resting. You weren't like strenuously driving. You're just kind of, hanging out, taking it easy. And you weren't even really driving for most of it.
Yeah. Yeah. I was waving my hands around.
Sorry, that was just willpower. How do I roll 2 attributes?
Um.
please?
Oh, on the sheet below the attributes, there's attribute rolls, and so you'll see one that says poison/drug, and that's body plus willpower.
Yep, got it. Sorry, these work very differently to the 4th ed ones.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's okay. You can talk shit about Roll20. You do it all the time.
Yeah.
We're a
Inferior
sound
products
trick
get
most of the
inferior
time.
reviews.
But I got 1 hit on that roll, which is enough to heal the 1 box of stun that I've got.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
Topped off.
I got myself down below the wood penalty. That's all I wanted. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Do we have to walk or can we drive to the tongs?
You're not gonna be able to drive out through all this crap. Again, it's the same kind of thing where once you get into where you're at, it's you're on foot.
Okay. Yeah, Ford will go into his trunk and he'll pull out a tire iron, and
There you go.
Hell yeah, he's popping the trunk.
he'll slip on the fluid motion ram just in case we need to do that.
Nice.
Oh, I'm waiting for you to send that through someone. I can't wait.
Oh god.
So, quick question. Mantis seems to be swordsman. What do the swords look like? Are they big old 2-handers? Is it like a European style sword, medieval sword?
So, if you
They're
take
like
a look,
sabers.
Well, he's got 1, 2, 3. He's got 4. He's got 4 swords. They're one-handers, and so 2 of them are the Ares 1 mono sword. So that's like, are you familiar with that one?
Yeah, monofilament blade.
Yeah.
Cool.
2 of them are.
Anyway.
Yeah, 2 of them are regular old swords, but they're all one-handers.
Okay, cool.
All right. So you guys make your way to where they described to go.
Adam, before we go, I want to talk to Ulrich really quick.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask him, hey, any chance you can maybe patch up my bike a bit? Or you know someone who could? Took quite a beating getting here.
Ord gives you the dirtiest look.
Our actual mechanic.
Well, are you here? I give him a dirtier look, and I go, "Are you gonna sit here and fix it while I go kill the Tong?" I didn't think so. I'm trying to save time here.
I just can't believe you would do this in front of me.
All right, we'll turn around and then I'll ask him when you're out of the room.
He's like,
You know, that's not really my speciality, but maybe, maybe somebody around here does. I suppose.
All right, well, whatever. If you can, you can. If not, no big deal. Don't fix it all the way. That way, Ford has something to do when we're, going down the river.
I won't.
Wasn't on
so no problem. So you guys make your way through the hills and valleys of stinking trash, and you arrive at the location that has been described. So I'm gonna get all of your stuff out here and get you guys into a position that is not great. Hope you enjoy.
Oh, okay.
But I want my position to be great.
No.
You're really selling it.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna love it. It'll be great. Why don't you come on down where you get shot? So here we go. It's like, my wife is like, "Oh, this hot chocolate tastes horrible. Do you want to try?" And I'm like, "Yeah, of course I do." No, why the fuck would I want to try if it tastes horrible?
Good sell.
Yeah, sure. Here we go. Check it out. You guys were complaining about not having maps before. Here's a map.
Whoa.
Woo!
Sheesh.
Is it a Google
Don't say I
map?
never gave you anything. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. So, here we go. And we got, I'm going to pop up some pictures for you guys. The old AI factory. Blammo. We got Tong members.
Man, they look pretty cool.
Yeah. So you arrive.
If they're doing human trafficking, maybe we could just ask them to smuggle us.
I don't want to ask human traffickers to smuggle me.
The problem is they smoke you where they want you to go, and then leave you there forever.
For them
I
to
see
traffic
no
me,
way
so-
this can go wrong whatsoever. It's going to be amazing.
If we're willing and we pay them, maybe we can meet them halfway. Be like, look, you get to traffic us, but we get to pick where you traffic us too.
I will tell you how that plays out. They agree to it, and you get in, and then you wake up in some drug
Work camp.
fucking prostitute den in Seattle. Yeah.
Oh
You're
god,
hit.
don't tell
Get out of
me
Seattle,
we
and
get
they're all like,
Bunraku.
Yeah.
So, you guys get in, and there's all sorts of trash scattered around because that's this whole area. And I got all these dudes laid out here. You see them all? Boom, 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 boom. There we go. We're gonna get an initiative tracker up. You guys are gonna have a good old-fashioned shootout. We'll get initiative going, and then probably do our little break, and then pick it up with combat. So, Ryhdian, you are not used to the 5th edition Shadowrun Roll20 thing. You've got your token out on the field here. You're the guy with all the swords. If you click on him, and in your character sheet, there's an initiative button. Should pop you right into the tracker.
Let's have a look.
It's on the main tab
Physical.
under your character sheet. There we go. Lands you in 10. Oof.
That was a guff roll.
Ooh, yeah,
That was terrible.
No.
All right, 16.
All right, so you guys are all in, so let's get these dudes in here. I'm gonna put them all in at the same initiative. Oof, 11. Except for the other guy. There's one other guy, and the other guy is gonna have a different initiative because he's special. But hopefully it doesn't show. Yeah, I don't think it's showing the name of the guy, so that's cool. That can keep that on the down low. There he is. Okay. The red one is at 12. There we go. So I think this is a good breaking point for some refills and unfills, whatever you need to do.
Yeah, I need coffee.
Yeah.
Honestly,
All right, Dr. Pepper time. Folks, we'll be back. It's a little bit early for our break. That's okay, because why not? So, yeah, we'll be right back.
All right.
I think we got everybody now, right?
I think so.
Yep.
Hey.
All right. So we can get back to it. All right. We're back. We are not sponsored by Founders Brewing. I've got Kentucky Breakfast Stout. It's a beer you're supposed to drink for breakfast. It's nighttime over here, though.
I love it.
Fantastic, delicious beer. 12% alcohol by volume. Tastes like chocolate and coffee.
Gross.
Oh, dude. I love it. It's thick. It's thick. It's like drinking a loaf of bread, and that's what I need.
Stick your can in the post. That sounds
Oh.
awesome.
Ugh.
Oh, coffee. Ugh.
Oh, boy. All right, so we got this combat lined up here. So you guys are walking into this group of Tong members. These are criminal-type guys that have hijacked a shipment of delicious, delicious produce, and you're supposed to take them out so they learn not to steal tomatoes and unsteal, retrieve, I don't know, bring back the tomatoes and other produce. It's not all tomatoes. There's other stuff, there's, zucchinis and stuff. So that's where we're at. We got initiative rolled. We got a 16 up top for Uthrak. So on this battle map I put out here, there's no grid or anything like that. It's all free moving. I'm gonna still try to stick to the kind of narrative combat more than like a specifically tactical thing, but I think having a visual for you guys so you can keep track of where dudes are might make it a little easier. So movement's gonna be kind of yes or no rather than specific numbers, so don't sweat that too much. And keep in mind that there's gonna be like cover and stuff and guys with guns. So let's get down to business. Knuckles, you're up first. So you enter into this clearing of trash and you see these guys, and there's 5 1 2 3 4 5 5 of them. I think I said 5. Yeah, 5 of them. And these guys are all in there and they're talking, they're discussing stuff. Do any of you guys speak probably Cantonese?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Dude, I listened to the last episode that was released, and like there's so many times Chris is just like nope.
That's yeah.
Uthrak is a very simple guy,
A simple man.
2 things.
I'm just a simple, unfrozen caveman lawyer. So you go into this clearing, and these guys are there, and they're chatting, they're saying something to each other in a language none of you guys understand. And one of you, steps on a thing, and an empty Campbell's soup can rolls down the hill. Oh, you know what? Scratch that. An empty bottle of Kentucky bourbon stout from Founders Brewing rolls down the trash heap, makes some noise, and it's delicious and deadly. So these guys, these guys scramble out and move into cover positions as you guys approach. So here we go. There's piles of trash. There's some old sandbags, ramshacks like before. Some busted down old cars, old Chevy Nova, and it looks like a Pinto. And there was a thing. You guys remember the Pinto, the Ford Pinto?
No.
Yes.
No, of course not. It's from before I think any of us were born. So this thing, there was no like rear bumper So the gas tank was right there, and if you like rear end like a Pinto, it explodes. Yeah. So like it was just like a fender panel and then the gas tank. Anyhow, they made this thing. If you look this up, they made an airplane attachment for the Ford Pinto. It like you could like the idea was you could drive to like an airport and they would just hook your car onto it and it could fly away.
What?
Yeah, it's insane. It looks like some sort of like mechanical bird scooped up a Pinto and flew away with it.
Oh
Look it up.
God.
It's fucking hilarious.
I'll get a picture. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So there's your facts. So there's one of those. It's the carcass of an old flying Pinto.
wonder if it has any
So these
gas
guys
in
are all.
Oh my God.
But these guys all scramble into cover and move into position. And Knuckles, you're up first.
Well, I just before we start, I just want to say I really appreciate that we're just starting off with initiative. There's no talking, there's no discussion. It's just fucking kill these guys. Knuckles appreciates that on a real basic level. I fucking appreciate that so much.
There was talking. You guys just didn't understand their language.
Yeah, I'm in that mindless killing mode right now. So, Lithrak, I would have, as we were approaching, I would have had my my weapon out. So I am going to move here.
Yeah, sure.
Obviously,
You rush off to the side and charge up one of these guys. He's behind like a low wall made out of sandbags. Well, not sandbags, trash bags. It's all like Glad. We're not sponsored by Glad Force Flex trash bags. So there's a stack of those. Holding the trash real well.
All right.
Not biodegrading. It's been there for decades.
All right. Well, I'm basically just going to point my shotgun in his chest and pull the trigger.
Oh, there's the picture of the flying Pinto.
Yep, there you go.
Oh my God.
This is what happens when engineers get really, really drunk and go, I have an amazing idea.
Yeah. You got that cheap car? Let's make it into a cheap airplane.
That plane looks like it was like built out of paper, dude. It looks so shitty.
Yeah, they got it to actually
explode.
fly a couple of times, but they kept crashing and blowing
It
up.
looks like it literally looks like a toy glider they just fucking glued to the fucking car.
It looks like a balsa wood glider scooped up a
It
Ford
really does.
Pinto and flew away with it. Like
It
it's
really
it's
does,
like
yeah.
it's like a seagull flew in and stole someone's bagel.
All right, so I'm gonna shoot this guy. Do I have any mods of any sort?
Oh, of course you do, man. Of course you do. Let's take a look in the book. Let's go. What are we?
What kind of-
Page? I don't know. Something.
What kind of mods do we have here?
Let's get these modifiers, guys. So you are at point blank range. That's a good one. That means.
That's what I wanted. All right.
Oh yeah, I know it. I know it. That's why you got a shotgun, man. You're that kind of guy. You're a shotgun kind of fella. So you charge up, and you bring your shotgun at point blank range. Rage. That's right, rage. Guys, let me remind you. 12% alcohol by volume. All right, so let's take a look here. Ranged combat. That's what we're doing. Kind of technically ranged combat. So situational modifiers, right? So attacker firing from cover with imaging device. Nah, man. Not melee combat. Not running. Not offhand. You're not wounded. No blind fire. No called shot. None of that stuff. So that's all clear. No penalties there. And this guy is, range. There it is. Short point blank doesn't exist. So short range. So plus or minus 0, depending on how you feel about it. And what else we got? Not melee modifiers. There's a lot of tables in this book. Defense modifier table. Oh, you know what? I got my little this Hancy dude. 12% alcohol by volume. This handsome, fancy leather-bound tome comes with a little red ribbon bookmark, and it was on this table. I was flipping through the pages like a turd. So here we go. The defender has partial cover, which is under the barrier rules, because that's
Oh, God.
all right, cover. See barriers, page 197.
I mean, does he get cover when I'm standing right next to him?
You're basically putting the shotgun into his chest.
Yeah, well, but it might hit the Glad Force Flex trash. No, yeah, you're fine. We're gonna go ahead and just no modifiers.
Oh man, he's got the
Rock and roll.
Glad.
Okay. Question. You mentioned wounded. I did, I believe, take 1 damage last week. When I crashed. How does physical damage heal?
Slowly. So that wouldn't have healed yet, but
Okay.
one box of damage for you does nothing. Your guy, I think, has to take 6 points of physical damage.
Okay.
Excuse me, before it makes any impact on you.
All
I
right.
can also heal you, Chris, once we're done.
That's true.
All right.
I
Well,
did-
like I said,
I did
the
fix
bike
your
looks
character sheet.
way worse than I do.
Well, I
So-
can't heal a bike.
Well, you work on that. All right. In the
I cast
meantime,
wrench.
Yes, wrench. In the meantime, where did my weapons go? There we go.
Oh, I fucked with everyone's character sheets while you guys weren't looking. So, yeah. So your weapons are there. You might have to scroll down a little further. Also, your character sheet now will appropriately adjust for your high pain tolerance. So once you take all that extra damage, then it'll start kicking in your wound modifiers instead of doing it right away.
Yeah, I think you actually said that last week, but 12% alcohol. Anyway, Paul,
Rock and roll.
4 successes.
4 successes. So let's roll to defend. Oh, he's not attached to the thing. I gotta. This is.
Oh, nightmare.
This is inconvenient. Give me a moment. I need to fix it so that this thing represents the right dude.
You know, I'm just assuming this is a roll 20 issue.
It's a little roll 20, a little bit me.
What's the
That's okay,
opposite of a sponsorship for Roll20? Like, can we get one of those?
They can pay us to stop talking shit.
Okay, so on that note, my brother-in-law used to work for this website that did. He was running a podcast, and they would do this is a long time ago. They would do reviews for video game stuff, and they would get advanced copies of games. And there was this one, I forgot what it was called, but he got it, and he sent a message back to them. He's like, "Look, I'm gonna do you a favor and not review your game." Because if I told anyone what I thought of your game, you would not like it. So, and they were like, fair enough. Oh man, hilarious. All right, so here we go. Now it's intact. There we go. Defend. No situational modifiers. Slug. He's got 1 success. You've got 3 nethits. So yeah, man. He does not get out of the way. That hits him. We got a damage value modified with those 3 net hits for 15 with an AP of -1. So he's going to roll to soak. Oh my god, 1 success.
Because it's the base damage of the gun plus the
plus your net hits.
The nethits.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So
The nethits.
gotcha.
Yeah. Praise nethits. So
I'm gonna be that guy.
Man,
Is he wearing armor?
he's yeah.
You-
It doesn't matter
Oh, okay, fair.
because that's woof. So he's rolling 17 dice and got 1 hit. Oh, it's not showing up on there. You're right.
I was gonna say he
good to point that out.
doesn't have armor on there. Yeah, if you want
For as set as 0. That's why I was saying that.
Oh, he's
Why is
having a
it
fun
not-
day.
I
try that
know.
again.
I'm here to ruin nights.
Oh,
Hey man, I don't
man.
want easy mode. Okay, these guys could probably wearing like Fallout power armor. I'll still shoot them in the face.
Yeah, sure. To each their
Oh
own, okay.
man, Chris, did you get that Fallout role playing game, the tabletop?
No, I actually have only briefly played Fallout, so I'm not really into it. I know of it, but I've never really played any of the games, so I wasn't really interested in getting the RPG.
I
So-
think you would get into it, but I got that one, and that's another one that at some point in the future, if you want, I can run a thing. I'm excited.
we have so many games; it'll never end.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
so what
my
happens to this
like.
guy? Did I dome
All right,
him
so-
yet? Is he dead?
Well, no, we got better armor on him now, right? So he's got his armor equipped. It wasn't equipped because, you know, checkboxes and whatnot. So he gets a whopping 4 successes. So you get him for only 11 physical damage, which is enough to drop him. So these guys, you know, they say some stuff in Chinese and then they split up and they get into position. All of them have guns out. And, you know, you just run up and you go, hey, buddy, and then blast him one. And this dude topples over. And he's not dead, but he's not moving.
All right. Well, that works.
That was quick. Bam.
Question.
There's a big old X on him for you. Yeah.
Rules question. So looking at what he rolled here, the armor penetration, that's from my weapon. Does that reduce
Correct.
his armor by the amount of AP? Is that how that works?
It does. Yeah. So
Okay.
the AP value, if it's negative, will subtract from the dice pool to soak the damage.
Okay.
Now, if your shotgun was using flechette, it adds to the armor pool, but also boosts the damage by a lot.
So that's what I was going to ask, because I'm not sure how it's reading here in Roll20 for the different rounds. It's been so long since I wrote this. So how do I know which one is the bonus to armor and which one is the bonus to damage? Because they both say mod.
Your character. Yeah. So if you mouse over it, let's go down here. If you mouse over where it says mod, where's your shotgun? Down here. Your regular ammo. So it says mod. The first one is accuracy change. The second box that says mod is damage value change. And then the third box that says mod is your AP change.
Why don't they just have the AC, DV, AP like they do for the gun?
I didn't make this character sheet, my dude.
I'm just saying, Roll20, get your shit like you literally did it right the first time, and then you fucked it up. Also,
Look,
when I
dude,
hover over it, I don't get those.
I think this was created by a dedicated team of volunteers that did this because they love Shadowrun, and then they probably moved on because.
Yeah, really, right?
Oh,
if they loved it as
right.
much as Adam did, then we wouldn't be in this mess.
If they loved it as much as I did, they would give up on trying to enter all the stuff into Foundry like I did. I'm like, I'm gonna do this, and I put one gun into it, and I was like, I'm out. This is hard. All right, so let's get back to it. So that's you, Knuckles. You run up, you blast a dude with a shotgun, he topples over right away, and he's not moving. His handgun, he's got, these dudes are all packing revolvers. You see the revolver fling out of his hand, he goes, and then he hits the ground. That's the noise he makes.
Am I able to take any cover after I shoot him, or is that too many actions in a single turn?
I believe taking cover is a simple action, so we'll say yes.
So is firing.
Yep.
How many simple
you know
actions
what?
can you
You
take?
sound really confident, Aaron, so I'm going to say absolutely.
All right. Well, that's the point then. Obviously, basically lean over the barricade, shoot him point blank, and then kind of duck back behind the cover and get ready for the next round.
Oh yeah, you pop down and like you've got your back up against the Glad Force Flex trash bags, and you've got the shotgun, the barrel is pointed up, and you're down there spotting, and this you see like a bunch of bullets like hitting. And like they stretch through the Glad Force Flex trash bag, and they kind of protrude out the other side, but don't tear through it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's exactly how I imagined it. And as I'm now my back, so I'm facing the team, right? You guys just see this big smile on my face, and I'm like, "That's one."
Oh yeah, dude, that's fucking Knuckles. All right, so then we got Volt up next.
Cool. So can I shoot a stun ball like here and hit all three of them?
Let's consult the rule book on the effective area of casting a. Is it stun bolt or ball?
Stun ball.
Stun ball.
If I may, stun ball needs to be targeted to a person because it's a direct spell.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's right. I love it. Thank you. Hey, you know what's awesome? Is having people that can answer questions that aren't me. I love it. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, so you gotta hit a dude.
Can I see that guy?
That guy, so you see, he is pretty well hidden from where you're standing currently. There's like a stack of
Yeah, cars. Right?
Ford Pintos, man. All of them.
Man, I sure hope those are all full with gas.
Ooh, they might be. If you know what, they might be. We'll
Can
see.
I roll an edge?
If you're shooting them with something that's going to cause it to anything that'll punch through it, any gun, because this is like an action movie. Any gun hits a gas tank, it will explode.
Or an airplane.
Not like real life, like action movies.
Also accept
or airplane. Yep.
I mean, unfortunately for me, I don't have any guns. If I go here, can I shoot him?
Yeah.
Cool. So, Volt will, run towards where Knuckles is, and then throw a stun ball at that guy. And then, will it hit at least one of the other guys?
We will say this dude is close enough that it'll hit this other guy too. Yeah, so we'll say two of them.
Cool. So I'm just gonna make it a 4-6. I'm gonna use one of my edge. I'm gonna pre-edge.
Oh boy.
Waiting for it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Waiting all day.
He's been edging all week, getting ready.
Yep.
No, that's not true. I used a lot. I blew my edge when I convinced those gorillas to tear humans limb from limb. And we're not.
You did not encourage them to tear humans limb from limb.
No.
You encouraged them to embrace their freedom. That's what you did.
No.
You
okay.
taught them to live their best lives.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to listening to this. What the hell did you guys get up to?
Oh,
yeah.
chaos.
It's gotten a little weird. It took a turn for the weird after the episode that was just released, and it's I'm hoping it's gonna get weirder.
You know what, Adam? Though, I'm gonna blame the gorillas on you again. You
on me
could have said
on
anything. Anything could have been there, and you were like, "But there's gorillas there."
Yeah, you could have been like, "Oh, it's a cage of parrots." No, let's put like one of the most brutal creatures on Earth.
I'm just facilitating your madness. That's it, man. You can't blame this on me. I'm not the one that put the gorillas in the fucking arcology, man. That's just
You did though.
Maybe.
You're the GM. You could have said it was anything, and I would have believed you.
Right.
Oh, I love this.
But I'm glad it was gorillas.
I'm so happy it was gorillas.
Right.
I'm glad it's not just my
Jesus
players who are a
Christ,
bunch
Sean.
of raging
11
chucklefucks.
successes. So Volt is going to, as he's sliding, take his ball of energy and shoot it into the air, and it's going to land on the guy's head. Kobe.
Whoosh! You get a pulse of invisible energy, whips out, and then nails this guy and his pal. They're actually best friends, these two. You guys don't know that because you don't speak their language, but they're like best bros. And they talk like bros, but like in excuse me, they talk like bros, but in Chinese. They're all like, "Bro, no." He's like, "Close your eyes. What do you see?" He's like, "Nothing." He's like, "That's me without you, bro."
That's my world without you.
Yeah.
You're going to flirt with your friends, get them right.
Pardon. All right, so I got to roll to resist, right? What do I got? I got willpower and...
I don't think it's resist, it's just damage. That's 11 damage.
Why did you roll so many dice?
Because
I
pre-edged, bro. And it just kept
fuck
me
that guy.
going and going.
There's just not a lot of numbers here. 6, 6, 5...
Sixes explode, bro.
Oh, that's... Oh my god, yeah.
Sixes explode, and so do the victims. All right, so we got... Woof, man, 11 hits. You got 6 incoming drain, and you managed to soak exactly 6 drain. Force on that bad boy was, what'd you pick there? Force 6, so that would have been physical damage, but it doesn't matter. Because you are the mystical hobo.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. So, direct, so spellcasting test against... Opposed test, generally pits your spellcasting plus magic, limited by force, against either body for physical spells or willpower for magic. So they just roll... Oh, no, nope, that's their threshold. Target doesn't get to resist... Oh, okay, so he gets to resist the spellcasting test, but not the damage after it. So he's just rolling straight willpower against it. Oh, no. Oh, no. These guys are fucked. All right, here we go. First guy. Apply wounds. Yeah, whatever. There are none. Yeah, fine. Whatever. Just roll the dice. 1 success. And his pal is going to roll and click submit 4 times. 0. So 11 is enough. So these two guys, they go like, oh no, and both of them just tip over. You stun bowl like a bowl. Stun ball them.
Oh.
I look. All right, I'm on my second beer.
12%
And by the way, the
alcohol.
second beer is
500.
brought to you guys by Dragon's Milk Bourbon Barrel Aged Stout. This one's only 11%, but it is still thick and delicious. So anyhow,
Adam, I have one question. Did they say "oh no" or "oh bro"?
bro, oh no. Are you saying yeah, sure, or yes, sir? What I actually said was
You're
yeah,
sure,
sure,
you're
sir.
sure.
So
Oh, nicely done.
yeah, you hit him, and one of them. So what happens is the guy, he's like going down, and like he gets woozy, and he starts to fall over, and he's like reaching out towards the other guy, and the other guy's reaching out towards him, and they both collapse on the ground, and they land, and their arms are outstretched, but they are like 3 inches away from each other, so they don't get to touch, and they black out.
Oh.
But they're still alive, and that's
Yeah,
what really
stun
matters.
damage. So we can, talk to them, one of them, after.
Ford.
Okay,
Your turn.
my question is how far can I get? Like this guy at the furthest south? Can I get to him in a move action?
So you can be running and get right up to him if you want to do that.
And what does that do to my turn?
I am so glad you asked. So let's consult the tables.
man.
So you can move at that pace without having any kind of actions spent, but it will give you penalties on ranged attacks because you're running while shooting. You can't move any more on subsequent initiative passes without making a sprinting, which is a running skill test, to add hits to your movement rate.
But what if I wanted to charge him? I'm gonna go look up the charge. What if I wanted to charge and smash him in the face with the tire iron?
Well, I assume that's what's going on. So
Yes.
yeah, so I think it'll probably give you some kind of table that modifies melee attacks.
You'll get a
I'm
bonus.
pretty sure it's a +2. I
Yeah.
just gotta go find it.
Yeah, that sounds real. So let's see here. Melee modifiers table on page 187. Attacker. Superior position. Using offhand. Wounded. Defender. Receiving a charge. He's not receiving the charge. Environmental modifier. Attacker. Drop that. What? Why doesn't it say anything about that here?
Oh,
I feel like the charge.
I think
Oh, there
the
it is.
charge
It's the
just
first fucking thing on the table. I looked right past it because I'm like, it couldn't be the first one. +2. +2 to your attack roll. So 2 extra dice.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna attack him with the tire iron, with a +2. So
There we
11
go.
dice.
Ooh, nice.
That's 3 successes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rain him.
No, I'm gonna spend edge because I got extra edge. So, and I'll roll a d6.
Oh, for the bad luck. Yeah. If you get, what is it, 1 on there, then you have to re-roll your successes.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah, 2 of these guys chose bad luck for their characters. I'm like, oh, you idiots. You idiots.
So great.
It's never gone off, though.
I got.
Oh, you're
Uh-oh.
And he's gone.
And the Great White North again interrupts.
Oh,
Oh,
he
he's
just really
dropped.
didn't even want to talk to us anymore.
And he's back.
All right, guys,
He was
can you
telling
hear
me,
me
Yes,
we
yeah,
can.
now we can. He was telling me that like in his town that he lives in is like a dozen people, and because it's the holidays and there's people visiting trying to watch Netflix and shit, like his bandwidth has dropped like
Oh my
horrendously.
God.
Yeah. No, it's been brutal.
Just-
Can you hear me though?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I
we're
got
good?
you.
Okay.
Loud and clear. 5
Cool.
by 5, my friend.
So I did not roll a 1 on my bad luck roll, and I upped it by 3 successes. I got
Oh,
6 total successes.
so cool.
There we go.
'Cause
All right,
I
so
don't
he's gonna
want them
try to
dodging
defend.
this.
So he's got no modifiers. Blammo.
Oh, he has -2 for receiving a charge.
Does he? All right, well, let's try that again. You know, I'm glad you said something. Let's try it again. Bam! 1 success. You got 5 net hits, so the damage value is 16 physical. So he's going to try to soak it.
Yeah,
He's got 5 successes to absorb it, so that's 11 physical. And you just rush up on this guy and bash him in the face and take him down. You guys are just like carving through these guys. You know what? I got to up the challenge on you guys. Everything that I throw at you, you guys just walk through. I'm like, you guys have never played this before. Your characters aren't optimized. There's no power gaming going on.
Like, I have played Shadowrun before.
Okay, well,
just not a mage.
Fucking power
that,
gamer.
you know.
I mean,
all right,
whatever, bro. I'm just
so I've got you to blame for balance issues. All right, it has nothing to do with me knowing how to build these encounters. So here we go.
Blaming me, you can blame me too, Adam. It's okay.
All right. So I'm gonna take all of these dudes out of the initiative because you took down all of them. The only one left is the special one.
Oh.
Here we go. So this dude, the one guy who's off to the side, this guy looks a little bit different. Let me show you guys what this fellow looks like. Once I figure out where I am. Hold, please. Return to me. Why won't it open? Oh, I closed the wrong fucking... I know. All right, here we go. Blam! Show to everyone. There he is.
What the fuck?
Oh, yeah. That's fucking cool.
Oh, shit.
That is really cool.
So cool.
That guy's way cooler
All
than me. He should win.
Is that
You guys
hat
wanna
or some
describe
really
this
weird
fella?
cyberware?
It's a fucking camera so he can fucking stream while he's fighting people.
Live streaming Shadowrunning.
It's so he can put it up on his me feed.
Yeah.
He's wearing like a gi, like a yellow, like one of those yellow martial arts uniforms, and just kind of standing there being like a big guy, and then he's got this like camera on his head that looks like a little funky hat.
Yeah, some pretty sick ass bright red shades though.
Yes.
Oh yeah, dude. Those shades are super cool. But he's there and you see him. He comes out from behind like an old it's like a off-white tank that probably held some kind of water. It's like an old septic tank or something maybe. You guys aren't sure. You haven't taken time to think about it. You know, on your scale of stuff that's important, this is pretty close to the bottom, so you haven't really taken a good look. But he comes out from behind it. And he does that thing where he's got like the power stance, you know, where he's like his elbows are bent and he's got his fists close together and they're like in front of his waist. And he comes out and he goes, and then like he starts doing weird shit with his hands. And I'm gonna have a test. It's just straight willpower for Volt and Uthrok coming up as this dude whips a spell at y'all.
I
Oh my god, I said y'all. You can tell I've been drinking. I'm sorry.
How does counterspelling work?
Good question. I've never done it before. Let's find out.
Let's read together.
You
Guys, we'll be
declare
back in about 20 minutes.
Oh, wait. Hold on. We've got a scholar. Go ahead.
you declare how many dice you're putting towards counterspelling. You should really do it on your turn as a free action, but you didn't know it, so we'll roll with it.
That's okay.
And you have to say if you're using them for yourself or if you're splitting them between the party, and you then use those dice. They're basically a bonus to your willpower roll to resist it.
There you go.
Okay. So I have 7 dice in counterspelling, so I could give myself 4 and 3 to the party.
Well, in order to find out the full details of counterspelling, you could refer to pages 142, 278, 294 through 295, 317, 319, and 320.
Of course you could. Yeah.
According to the
Get right on that.
here.
Hold
So
on,
you
what
can
was
find
the
your own
291?
adventure is why I play 4th ed. There's slightly less of it.
Oh, see, that's part of the charm of 5th edition is like there's a game within a game. You get to explore the rule book and like find all the answers to your questions. It's inconvenient, but I love it. It's charming. 294 and 295.
Yeah, I'm reading the 294 right now.
Yeah. So he can do it as an interrupt, but he loses 5 initiative. So,
Okay, yeah, that sounds fair.
And
So
you
they would
can
actually
choose,
drop you out.
but you get to choose where you spend it. So like you can spend like 4 on yourself and 3 on Uthrak or whatever.
I'm gonna assume Uthrak's willpower is not super high, so I'll give him 5. I'll give me 2, and then I'll
Okay,
drop
so
out.
you lose your initiative. You drop down to 0. So you lose your additional pass. So you can make those rolls as he's going to fire off his spell at you guys with a force of 6.
Thanks, buddy. You said willpower, right?
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, what was the bonus showing? 4 dice?
5 for you.
Oh, thanks, bro.
Yeah, man. Is this something I can edge?
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
If you still got it.
Edge. Yeah.
How do you
And that-
still have edge? Must be
He's got
nice.
so much.
He's a human, man.
I maxed out my edge. I'm at yeah. I don't want to save it for in case something bad happens. All right.
Oh, I'm gonna also. I should have let you guys know that this particular chapter is a long one.
Boom. 5
We're still in the same
successes.
chapter with the gorillas, right?
Nope, that was the last one. You guys are into the next one.
Oh.
So does that mean my edge is reset
Yes, except for anything that you've spent
today?
today,
Oh,
which I
nice.
think is nothing.
So then, yeah, I would give Chris the other 2 because he can. I'll give him the full, and I'll just edge myself.
Wait, so I get 2 more dice? Is that what you're saying?
Ugh.
2 more dice, yeah.
Oh, it's
Don't
too
even worry
so
about it. You
complicated.
needed 4, and you got 5.
I want to counterspell
you-
harder.
Yeah, man, do it. Only 3. Rip.
Oh, you take a box of stun.
Just 1. Okay, cool. Love it.
Yeah, it's not that impressive.
So
He looked really cool when he was casting the spell, though.
since this, I'm sure the answer is yes because it's Shadowrun. But are there rules to counterspell and also rules to dispel, or are they the same thing?
No, dispelling is the next section on page 295.
There you go.
Because when I hear
It's like-
counterspell, I envision like that you're gonna like retort with your own spell, like
Oh no.
Like,
You're
like
thinking
a
of
repost.
like a DBZ power struggle. You
Oh,
know?
yeah,
that's
very
what I want to
cool.
see.
There's some advanced magic that can do that. You can reflect people's spells back at them.
Oh,
So
okay.
cool. I'm just not
It's
at
in
that
there
level
somewhere.
yet.
There's a lot of books. There's a lot of
Alright.
books. There's a lot of
Okay,
books.
cool.
That's an advanced tactic for people that are smart, and I am not ready. So next up, we've got Sev Mantis.
So, quick question. You're saying that all edges reset. There's 3 checked off here, so I should
Put 'em back.
Put them back. Awesome. So,
Uncheck. Spend them like crazy. That way, when Scar comes back, he has no edge.
so he's just going, you let this guy in. What did he do?
What happened? Like, don't worry about it.
All right. So Mantis has been hanging out at the back. He's been looking a little bit nervous, trying to like slightly scared even. But there's just this moment where he kind of goes glassy-eyed for a moment, and then it's like a switch has flipped in his head, and he just looks at this mage and says, "You pal, no." And just runs at him with a sword. And I would actually like to do a cold shot, if I may.
Nice.
Absolutely. How many swords? How many swords you got out?
This guy only deserves 1. So
As you say, pick a number between 1 and 4.
I'd like to do a cold shot to hand to just cut the guy's hand off. Can't cast it if he's not got a hand, right?
Ah,
Oof.
So I'm going to spend a point of
Steel-
edge.
Starship Troopers. If you disable the hand,
he cannot press the button.
So I'm going to... it's a -8 on this particular cold shot, so I'm going to pre-edge it. Are there any other bonuses
God,
or anything
you got
like
him
that?
doing it. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
there we go.
Well, you have
Everyone-
the charge, so 2 extra, and he's got
Alright.
-2 for the charge.
All right, I'm going to use the monosword for this. So +2. So that's 5 hits.
Not
15 in
bad for
blade.
that. Oh my god, that dice pool.
Fuck.
Yeah, you
Fuck
can't
this
roll
guy in
more successes
particular.
than that.
Holy, yeah, your accuracy is your limit of 5, and you got with the pre-edge it can actually exceed your limit.
Can blow the limit.
That's another benefit of using the edge ahead of time is it ignores limits. But hot damn, so we haven't gotten to see Mantis. He's got all of these swords. We haven't gotten to see him use one yet. So I'm glad that you got that glory.
I kind of feel bad
That'll
now
learn
taking
from
it
now.
from Mantis player.
When you
Sorry,
say it like
dude.
that, yeah, I kind of feel bad, but okay.
And to be fair, he stood there. He didn't draw swords while I got mauled by a horde of ghouls. Like again,
That's true.
Pacifist.
it's like, I can't do anything. It's like I'm gonna die. No.
Nah, bro, I was just gonna levitate you out of the room and then wait for Knuckles to throw a legitimate grenade.
See,
in.
Oh,
You don't have to kill him. You could always just maim him horribly.
Oh my god, that's
Don't kill, just torture. Come on.
Holy
How else are we
shit,
supposed to
so-
info?
so. This dude, you come charging up at him, and he's still doing crazy shit with his hands, and he's like saying stuff, and he's like swirling like grand things, like his sleeves are billowing, and they like snap against his wrists as he like does his crazy gestures, and you just lop one of those fuckers right off of there, and he screams like a little child. He's like, ah! And there's like blood squirting out, and he like his cool sunglasses fall off, and you see he's got like one eye that's kind of like lazy, and he's like, ah! And he like drops, and the blood just squirts and squirts and squirts, and he blacks out and squirts and squirts.
As he goes down, I'm just gonna kick him in the nuts as he goes to the ground.
Oh!
God damn.
Wow, I thought this was going to be a little bit more challenging than it was. I spent a lot of time making stats for these fellas, and you just fucking cut them to ribbons. So you guys succeed. Congrats. And basically no one got hurt. You guys came out smelling like, well, I guess smelling like trash. I was going to say smelling like roses, but that's not happening here in the rat's nest. So, yeah, man, clean, easy. You guys take a moment to stroll around, and you find the crate of produce. It's been cracked open. There's, you would assume, probably a couple of things missing, but you still got it back. These guys are all dead or unconscious.
Is there a potato in there?
And I'm sorry.
Is there a potato in there?
Yeah, of course. And like, dude, this potato is glorious. Like,
Yeah,
it is a big ass potato.
I eat it like an apple while I carry the crate on my shoulder with one hand.
You
ever
regret
done
it,
that?
But you do it.
No,
of course not, man.
I've done that. It's so good.
Have
Like
I
a
ever
good
eaten a potato like an apple?
Is that a Canadian thing? Like, what the hell?
Bro, no.
Maybe our potatoes are better than yours. I don't know. Go to Idaho.
Maybe,
and
dude,
just eat
I was
a
gonna say
potato.
he's getting ready for our trip to Boise.
Yeah.
Right. I would imagine if I tried to. Now I'm not, like my teeth aren't bad, but I would imagine if I tried to just like eat like a potato like that, I feel like my teeth would come out. I don't know. Like our potatoes are tough, man. Americans are tough.
Now, if you like bake them for like 30 or 40 minutes, you can do that. But if you're just eating a fucking raw potato,
Yeah,
Dude,
I'm just eating a raw potato.
Yeah,
I
dude,
guess
you
I've
do
never
it.
done that.
No, man, no.
okay, is
That's-
that
that's
like
not-
honestly,
that's-
is that a
not
Canadian
a-
thing or?
Yeah, that's not a thing people do in America. So I don't know. if
It's not a
that's-
thing people do in Canada either, but it's something I did.
Okay.
I grew up on a
Oh,
farm.
you're just a weirdo. Okay.
Okay, now hold on. The farm makes it make more sense.
Oh my god. Chris, do we have any Canadian listeners?
Oh yeah, we got Canadian listeners.
Okay, they're probably like, no, please don't say that we do that.
Don't say this.
Don't misrepresent me, bro. I've never done that.
It's that,
I
or
live in
they're all going,
Ontario,
don't
I'm
let the secret
reasonable."
out.
Don't let them know it's delicious. They're gonna keep buying oils.
They'll come for our potatoes.
That's right. It's our number one import.
I'm Irish and jeez, this
Oh,
doesn't
man.
make sense.
Oh my god. So you guys
I would like to see if any of these guys have any money on them or any like cool stuff. I'm definitely gonna disarm them, especially if some of them are not dead. I don't want anybody like.
well, I mean, one of them's
waking up
already halfway there, so
Two of them disarmed. Nice.
you get it? Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
I get it now. Yeah, I get it.
There's a little dismemberment humor for you. I dismember you. All right, so we got let's see equipment here. They've all got currently destroyed armored jackets. All of these dudes were packing Browning Ultra Power pistols. If you guys feel like picking up some revolvers,
Yeah.
I'll toss one to our magic hobo.
Yeah. Oh, cool. I don't know how to use this, but thanks. And I'll just
teach
stuff
ya.
it in the back of my jeans.
There you go.
Default on pistols.
Make
Nice
sure
job
this-
with the magic ball thing. Really good.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't used that one in a little while, so it was nice to get some practice in.
magical balls.
Mantis, you actually like attacked someone. That's that's a first.
So
Yeah.
when you speak to Mantis, he's gone slightly glassy-eyed again for a few moments, and he looks up at you, looks at the guy down on the ground, and he looks at his hand, and he's just covered in blood from where they took this guy's hand. And he's just got this look of abject horror on his face, and his voice has gone back to what it was before the fight, and he's just going, "What happened? What?
Yes. That was your handiwork, huh? And I give it to the magic hobo.
Yeah, throw one up top, high digits.
So he's just looking like genuinely terrified right now and confused, and he's kind of spluttering and just going, what happened?"
You went all ninja on him. Look at your sword.
Yeah, man,
covered in blood.
You own 4 swords.
And he looks down, and it's like he hadn't actually realized that this sword was in his hand, and he's just like, "What the frack? I don't remember anything."
What?
Mantis, are you feeling okay?
Dude, it happened
No, I'm covered in some dude's blood.
30 seconds ago. What's that guy right there on the
I'm gonna be honest, Mantis. We've been covered in other people's viscera a few times, so
I mean, if you... Sorry, go ahead.
no, I'm just just trying to see if you're okay, man.
No, I'm covered in some dude's blood.
Here, and Jock will put the crate down, and he'll look for like a piece of like asparagus, and he'll offer it to you.
I thought you
Yeah,
were
dude,
going to
there's
say
like
hands of a potato.
The piece of asparagus is thick. It's like a toddler's forearm.
There you go. There you go. And then I just kind of like, if you don't take it, I'm gonna put it in your mouth. Just a little bit.
It's like an asparagus
Dude,
pacifier.
It's like slightly romantic. Like
You
he's
have
like,
another
like
job
drawing it
as
around his mouth and up his
Piccolo?
chin.
I'd say buy me dinner first, but
Fuck.
you're kind of handing it to me. That Mantis does take it, and he kind of... It's that thing where somebody doesn't quite know what to do, so they're just running on autopilot, slightly just doing whatever they're told. And he's just kind of quietly munching this asparagus, looking round, still covered in blood, and just looking really fucking confused.
Mantis, we can maybe when we're not in the dump and on the run and covered in blood, you can take a second and think about what you're doing or what's going on here.
Yeah, I not here, because dead guys.
Well, these two are alive, but I mean, we should probably bring them to the rat's nest so they can deal with them.
Not for long.
Adam, I was gonna ask you, did I kill that guy with the tire iron? Like, did I do enough physical damage? Or
He's not
did
like
I
flat out dead. He's not flat out dead, but without medical attention, he will die.
Okay. Damn, that was a good hit.
Bro, you did like 16 damage.
Yeah. Like it went into his overflow, so he's not like flat out dead, but like he's on his way.
Okay, good for him.
Yeah, that's it. That's the job, right? So do we want to kill these two, or just bring them alive to the
I mean,
now
the job was to take him
ghoulified?
out.
Well, yeah, I was just thinking Ulrich and his wife probably need.
I'm sorry, do you just call him Ghoulrick?
Ulrich?
Wait, what? They need food? What the hell are you talking about? They
Did
got
you not?
potatoes.
Did you not see Ulrich and his wife are ghouls?
Yeah,
Ghouls eat people?
they can still
Mantis.
eat potatoes, right?
Mantis
think they
looks
just
at you and
only
says,
eat-
"Yeah, that's why I stood behind. They eat people."
Yeah, they eat people.
Why would you stand behind me? They tried to eat me, and you cutting people's hands off. You got 4 swords. You should
Because
stand
you're
in
big
front
and
of
have a
me.
tire iron.
Yeah, but
They're
they
small and have 4
potatoes,
swords.
right?
I mean, I don't think they get any nutrients from the potatoes, but if they would like to, they probably can.
Huh.
Yeah, that was why I gave you guys like the knifing motion across the neck. Like, this is bad. Bad things have happened.
Well, yeah, I got that, but I mean, usually the knifing motion is like kill, stop, put an end to, you know?
Okay, that's fair. That maybe that's on me.
Yeah, it is.
Are we killing Waldork?
No,
No!
He's my best friend.
he is.
Oh my
He's
God.
family, right? I mean, I don't know anyone else that I would trust with my life, except now I don't know if it's fair to say. Okay, so we're just gonna.
Anyway, so, any money on these guys?
No, man, nobody cares cash except for you fucking weirdos.
Cred sticks?
Do any of them have a better comm link than the one I'm carrying, which is I don't even remember. It's the cheap like 200.
Yes. No matter what you say, yes. I know who you are. Yes.
yeah, great. I'm gonna steal all of their comm links and see which one I can use.
I mean, they're all locked, but oh my God, you get the one from the shaman, right?
Yeah, nice.
And
yeah.
you get his and it's got the fingerprint lock.
Okay,
yeah,
I just take the hand that
already,
Mantis
you know where this is
chopped off
going.
and I fingerprinted. Hey,
Yeah,
thanks,
so
I
you
needed this
unlock it
Mantis.
with his severed hand, and it's fucking gruesome and like kind of comical in like a really dark kind of way. Like I would imagine, like in this situation, it's hilarious, but in real life, you're like,
God.
you're gonna puke everywhere. But you do it, and you unlock it, and like it works. I know it wouldn't work in real life, but it works, and you're able to reprogram it so that it's using your fingerprint and your facial recognition and stuff. And it takes a little while. You manage to change it out of being in Cantonese.
Now,
But,
I imagine, since I have the negative quality of...
Someone else does it for you.
No, there's another negative quality.
We're
There
the
are
technical,
qualities.
right?
Oh, yeah, I'm technologically illiterate. I'm just trying to find all my qualities. I don't know where they're at.
I think they're under character,
Really?
but maybe not.
Enhancements. I have blandness, so I imagine that with blandness and technologically illiterate, the facial recognition just never works, even when I get a clear picture of me.
Yeah, dude. Okay, so I had for a while the company I was working for, they had these. It was like an iPad on a stick things installed at the doors that would check your temperature.
Oh yeah.
When like COVID was at its height, and like I was out for like I was on vacation or whatever the week that they put them in, and like. So every time it would scan me, it would pop up like a different person's face. And it's like, hello, Nelson. I'm like, I'm not Nelson. And it's like, hello, Tina. And I'm like, I am not Tina. Like, I don't look, I've got a beard, man. Like she's got blonde hair. It's not me. But yeah, it was fun. That's it. That's my story.
Okay.
What are we doing?
Crimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing crimes and making money.
Renraku Sensei. Go ahead
Nice.
and add that. Device rating 3.
Oh, it's so much better.
But yeah, after a little bit of work, one of your pals manages to change it from Cantonese to English, and they manage to go like, okay, here, put your thumb on there. Oh no, wipe off the blood. All right, put your thumb on there. But you get it all unlocked and working.
Nice.
Something you got to put like a paper clip in there, pop out the SIM card, whatever, something. But all that stuff's back up. It doesn't work out here though, but you feel like it's good. So you guys head back. You make it back to Happy Acres, and as you approach, the spotlight hits. It's like, stop! Who go? Oh, it's you guys. You're back. That was really quick. I thought it would take you guys at least 3 hours to do this. So
Yeah, they were very, very easy to hurt.
you know who's really easy to kill is the characters that have a lower initiative.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Each of their guns, 6 bullets in those bad boys. So you guys get there, and the dude comes down and he opens the door, and you're greeted immediately by Chrysler, and he's like, "You guys are back quick. You do good work. I like that. I do good work. We should do good work."
Chrysler.
Yeah.
You should look at considering switching to Ford. Fords are much superior cars. They're way
I don't know
better.
what you're talking about, man.
Your name's Chrysler, yeah?
Yeah,
'Cause of the
that's what my
car?
parents named me. The car? No, they haven't been around for years. No, he doesn't know that. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I just assumed he was driving cars. Okay, never mind.
No, I don't know how to drive. You guys are gonna have to drive. So here's the deal. While you were out, I started building. I thought it would, I had more time, so I started building this raft. It's gonna be able to get us down the river. I forgot the name of the river, but it's cool. It's really, really toxic from all the trash, so you don't want to touch it or drink it. Don't drink it. But if you get your hands in there, you gotta. You're basically fucked. So let's get this raft done. We got all these empty bottles, these empty milk carton or milk bottles, the gallon kind. We're going to strap them all together. We're going to get them all set up. We got this corrugated steel, and we got a little flag pole thing with a sail on it that's made out of a tarp, and we're going to be able to ford the river. And he throws an elbow into your gigantic ribs. And we'll get up there. Once we get to the other side, I'll guide you guys. There's a large opening into a sewer. We'll travel through.
I'll help him build the raft. I got nautical mechanics.
You got the skill. I love it. So these guys don't have that skill. So you go ahead and give me a roll. Let's see how well you do on this thing.
I'm rolling 7 dice. Like, I'm not even bad at it.
You're good. Bro, what the fuck?
Two successes.
Easy.
I have underestimated you guys time and time again, and that's on me. But yeah, man, you guys spend another 20 minutes building up this raft. You get it all put together, and it looks like a piece of shit because that's what it is, but it'll work. And you guys strap it onto the roof of the AmeriCar, and you guys head off to the direction that he was saying. And before you guys leave, let me get a quick memory. I think memory is one of the skill or the attribute rolls, right?
Yep. Logic plus willpower.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll your memories. Memories,
Everybody?
pardon. Yeah, everybody. One.
Nope. It should
Oh,
not edge.
4 successes.
It should not
Holy
edge.
shit!
Nope.
Oh, you edged it.
It edged it. It shouldn't do that.
I thought I did good with 2. But...
1 success, yeah.
Okay. All of you guys got hits. That's rad. So,
And whoa, shit.
oh yeah,
God damn.
3 successes. I'm surprised I got that many.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Two.
So unfortunately though, Ryhdian, you automatically fail because you don't remember anything.
Yep,
but
that's fine.
yeah,
I thought that might be the
don't worry.
case.
yeah, you have no clue. So you guys see, where the fuck did I put this guy? He's in there, right? NPC. There we go. You guys see a familiar face. This guy. He's in there. He's in the settlement. They didn't kill him. And he's kind of furtive as you guys are there. And he's like ducking out behind shit, and like nobody else seems to be worried about him, but he's worried about you guys because last time he saw you guys, he tried to kill him.
But
you guys are working.
Yeah, we didn't try to kill him. If we tried to kill him, he'd be dead. Okay, come on.
Oh yeah, of course.
He tried to kill his
did such a
family.
good job of killing his young fucking children. But
Even that,
yeah.
we didn't actually try to. Oh yeah, I mean, we're just gonna kind of like vibe and ignore him. I mean, he's not gonna talk to us. That's fine.
all right.
Does he look like an orc? Like, or that he was an orc before he was a ghoul?
No. He's just like green.
Okay, no worries. I like Ford is not the most socially aware person. He'll wave.
Oh, hey guy, I recognize you. So, you know, he kind of is like, oh, and he kind of comes out and he approaches. He's like,
I'm sorry about what happened with my family. I'm glad you're okay. You know, it's you look good. You look real good. Glad they didn't get you.
Yes, no, we did okay.
Yeah,
this
they're,
Carhartt jacket, it saved me. And
Oh, it's a handsome jacket. It's that nice beige color. I really like it.
yeah, and Jock will turn to the camera and reveal the Carhartt logo.
yeah. This episode's not brought to you by Carhartt. Quality workwear for the working man or working woman. Go ahead, get to work. So, that's their slogan that I made up for them. You know what? If you guys use that slogan, go ahead and send me $5. We'll call it even. So, yeah. So, you know, he's like,
That's good. Yeah, my families, they're a little bit out of control. When the change happens, not everybody's able to hang on to themselves. It hurts. It hurts real fucking bad, and it drives some people nuts. And they couldn't they couldn't hold it together. So they get hungry and they get a little, I guess, angry. Well, you know, I'm glad they didn't get you, and yeah, I don't blame you guys. You know, it happens. You know, it still hurts. I'm still sad, but you know, I understand why you shot my son.
And I turned to Uthrak.
Yeah, that's the only one who uses a gun. Yeah.
Uthrak is got some tunes jamming right now that he's listening. he's bobbing his head to music that nobody else hears. So probably he's a little insane. And then he sees you looking at him. He presses the button. He's like, "What?"
It's all good.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You know, I'm glad you guys are all okay. And afterwards they invited me back here. So I'm not so alone anymore. But I can't. My family kind of split up. When they got out, they I don't know where the fuck they are. So if you guys are ever out here and you see them, just tell them I love them. Don't hurt them.
Sure.
I don't want to
All
lie
right,
to you,
cool.
so I'm just gonna go.
God damn. Holt is looking at Ford like, what the fuck, dude?
I'm just gonna go.
I don't want to lie and say I'll kill your
Fuck.
kids or whatever, but bye.
Oh my god.
That was brutal.
Great.
Oh my god. All right. He's like, all right, I can respect that. I can respect that. You know, this world's a little tough. You know, it takes a lot from you, and you know, you do what you can, and I appreciate that you're honest with me up front. You know, it's better than a lot of people give, and better than I deserve. You know, I've been kind of shitty in my past, and thank you for being honest. At least, you know, it's something. It's something. All right. High five?
No.
Oh, all right. Yeah, you know, that's cool. That's cool.
Like, I would respect your right to live and everything. I just also you've got like a crazy disease. I don't know. Like sorry. And poor
Look,
Doug
man,
just
I've got a disease, but that doesn't define me, okay? You know, I got hobbies, I got things that I enjoy, I had family, you know.
And he kind of looks at Knuckles.
You know. But yeah, that doesn't define who I am, okay? But you know what? I respect your opinions. I know it's tough, you know. But I'm just trying to say, the media doesn't really depict really well what we go through. So, yeah, I used to have a job.
Me too.
But
Me too.
yeah, right? Yeah, you know.
And he puts up the bones.
It's
Has
tough.
anybody still got that mage's hand?
Oh, God.
Ooh, finger
Probably.
foods. Don't mind if I do.
Probably still trying to figure out how to fix this Renraku shit. Yeah, hold on. I
Anyhow,
just
you
need
know,
the
if
thumb. Yeah,
Yeah, you can take the rest of it. Just give me the thumb to the first knuckle. But he's
Anyhow, if you guys ever have any questions, my name is Marcello, and it's I'll be here. They kind of welcomed me in. It was real weird. It was they came in with shotguns and shit, and Ulrich's a real good guy. He's real emotional. We got to have a good conversation, and he kind of convinced everybody that there's space for me, and I kind of owe him, and I owe you guys. Without you, I'd still be out there in that fucking shithole, almost falling to my death all the time. And I gained a family, but in the process, I kind of lost my family. But I guess thanks, kind of. But at the same time, kind of fuck you. So I don't know. I don't know where we're at, but
wow, that got really aggressive really quick.
yeah, just a little. Yeah, I got this kind of rage, and I need to eat. But so basically, what I'm trying to say here is, if you guys ever have any kind of leftover bodies, you drop them off. Maybe I scrape something together for you.
I mean, we left some bodies, way back out there if you want to go eat.
You point, and he's like, "All right," and he starts taking off.
Just tell him, yeah, it's past the 15th giant pile of rubble. We'll see a bunch of, what were they, Ford Pintos?
Behind the pile of Glad Force trash bags.
Yeah.
Glad Flex Forks. Yep. Beer number 2.
Force
Glad Flex Force trash bags. Scented, stretchy, durable. All right, so yeah, he's like, all right, thanks, and he heads off, and he's going off to get some food. But you guys help out. You get this raft built and head off onto the river. You guys ford the river without any real issues, and with the expert guidance of Chrysler, you guys make it to this. It's a man, the only thing I can think of to compare it to. Have you guys seen It? Stephen King's It, the newest one?
Yeah.
No.
You know that sewer tunnel thing they go into?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like a big old concrete tube, and there's gross sludge water dripping off of it, but you're able to get into there. And the raft, once you guys ford the river, they drag the raft and use it as a little ramp to get up into it. He's like, we repurpose shit around here, and then you guys get in, and he gives you what's the word I'm looking for? A lecture along the way. It's not like a lecture. It's like an informative speech. It's like a TED talk about reduce, reuse, and recycle. And
This is tour combo.
yeah, he's like, if you look ahead on the left, there's a big fucking pile of trash, and then up on the right, we got this big river of trash. And so you guys are going through the sewers, and he's talking about how you see that there, so you're not supposed to flush tampons. That's not good for the sewer system. They don't go. And you're going through, and
oh my gosh, can I just
passes.
point out that's what I do for real life. I'm a wastewater operator.
I was like,
Really?
for real life, you flush
Yes.
tampons?
No, for real life, they
Professionally?
pay me a lot of money to go into there and remove tampons. And to be honest, like a city with 100,000 people in it will spend $2 million a year.
Oh my god.
how much money they spend because people will keep flushing tampons. Stop flushing tampons. You will. It will literally lower your taxes.
No, but if they do it too well, you're out of a job, right? So
No,
some people
I got
still
other
need-
things to do that don't involve me being in a fucking sewer.
Oh my God.
There's got to be other sketchy shit down there he's got to haul out. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Arms, keep flushing arms. But you guys are going. You see like the little like sewer pipes that come into the main sewer, and like it's like jammed up, and it's like, yeah, you know, it says flushable wipes on the package, but they're not actually flushable. But you guys are going through, and you know, you dodge the occasional alligator and shit that's in the sewer because that's how it goes. But these are like awakened alligators. It's what's this thing called? It's called like an afank or something like that.
Afnak.
Afnak. Dude, I am so glad you're here.
I
are
used them
so
against some of my
helpful.
players in the New York sewers.
Oh my God! Spoilers.
That
But yeah.
was home game. But
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
it's
good.
New York. It's got to have alligators.
Of course it does. Of course it does. So, side story tangent here, real quick. My sister lived with this dude that may or may not have been involved in the mafia in Chicago. I don't know, but they had a baby alligator for a while named Bobby Boucher, and yeah, so like he got a little too big, and of course, you know, he disappeared after he got a little too big. And I'm not saying it's the same thing, but I am going to say that 2 years later, Chance the Snapper showed up in Chicago. I don't know if you guys remember Chance the Snapper. But I'm just saying, maybe that was Bobby Boucher. Maybe I knew that alligator. I don't know. But I feel like I know Chance the Snapper, and he's going to live on forever in my heart. If you guys don't know about Chance the Snapper, look him up.
I will.
You guys will appreciate how stupid. Yeah, of course, because you're not from Chicago. But yeah, so like basically the gist of this thing, there was an alligator in the Chicago River, and they hired some dude that's like, I'm an expert alligator hunter. And like they were paying him like all this money, and like he couldn't do anything about the alligator. And then they hired like an actual professional that came in and got rid of him immediately. But he was all over the news. The people were like, Chance the Snapper, I love that guy. I want to get a Chance the Snapper hat that I can wear to work and then just like enjoy it forever. But yeah, Afank. It's like a kind of a cross between like a alligator and geez, what are those guys with the flappy tails that build the dams? Beaver. It's like a beaver alligator thing. But you guys cruise one of those, you evade it, and you get through, and you're going through the sewers, and eventually you come up, and you drive through, and it's like exquisitely, you like jump like the up ramp portion that's made out of concrete, and you blast through a chain fence on the other side, and you come out, and you're into like a deserty area, and you cruise for a while, and you're heading towards your destination, which is out in the desert. It's going to take you guys a solid like 2 days of driving. You know, you're gonna have to break and sleep and shit like that, but you guys end up getting there, and you arrive at your destination, which is like in the middle of nowhere, and there is, a RV out in like, it's like a desertish area outside of Boise, and this is where you're supposed to meet Frankie. So I think I've got Frankie already in here under contacts. I don't know if I've shown you guys Frankie yet. Boom, Frankie.
Oh yes, you did show her. Show us her.
Yeah.
That's
The
is
movie
that
producer.
that's the agent, right? That's
Yeah. That got the mask, got the job, right?
Yes. Same
me have her.
person. Frankie the Freight Train. So it's an RV that's out in the middle of the desert, and you're like, the immediate thought is, okay, there's the four of us and her, and this RV is definitely big enough to have like a queen size bed in it. And that's where you guys are supposed to be held up for until this shit blows over. And this is some pretty big shit to blow over. I mean, you guys are all over the news. You haven't been following it because you guys decided not to, but you guys know that you're all over the news. and you might be out here for a little while. And it's an RV. You thought it'd be something a little bit better. But you get to this RV. You guys pull up close. You stop. You guys gonna get out and go try to find out what's going on with this RV?
Yes.
Nice. Nice. I love the enthusiasm. So you guys get out and you approach this RV and you knock at the little door on the side of it. This is like an old, like, it's like a old, like 90s, like 1990s Winnebago. Let's see if I can pull up a Winnebago. It's not like a Wendigo, even though it reminds me of Wendigo every time I think of Winnebago. But yeah.
Scary.
What's scary? Winnebagos?
No, what regular Wendigos. Like
not the RV kind, not the recreational Wendigo. The Wendigos. I got this one buddy that's like, we were playing a Deadlands game back in the day, and like the Wendigo came up and he's like, guys, I can't deal with Wendigos. I'm like, all right, man, this is a made up game. He's like, I can't deal with it. I'm like, all right, something different. But there you go. There's a 90s Winnebago that is not equipped to handle 5 people. But anyhow, you go up and you knock, and you wait. You wait. You wait, and then the thing starts shifting around, like there's something really fucking big moving around in there. And, there's dust blowing off of this thing as it's shifting. And you hear a voice from the other side that goes like,
I don't know who you think you are, but you can't come in here. This is private land. You got to the count of 3 to get out of here before I blast you with this shotgun.
And you hear like a ch-ch.
Jimmy sent us.
Jimmy sent you.
Hold on. And you hear like jingle, 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 jingle. And the door opens up, and you can see that there's like a fucking million locks on the side of the door. And out steps Frankie, the freight train farmer. She is a troll. She's got kind of bluish skin. She's got big fucking ram's horns, really big, like massive, way too big for her head. It looks like she's gonna have like neck and back problems her whole goddamn life. But she is Ford, you see her, and like immediately the song Dreamweaver starts playing in your head. And like she's for a troll, she's gorgeous, like she's got this beautiful face. She's got that golden ratio thing going on, but she's got these weird, like all red eyes. But she's gorgeous. She's huge. She's like 8 feet tall, but you're still taller than her. But she's big. And she comes out and she's like,
why didn't you just say you were Frankie's boys? I've been waiting for you guys. You said you were coming. That's so good to see.
And she goes, well, hey,
good looking.
And I look
you guys
over
are
my
here to
shoulder.
stay with me for a while, huh?
You got it.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, my casa is you casa. Come on in. Doesn't look like much, but I think you're gonna find it rather spacious once you get inside.
So she turns around, and this thing, like every step she takes, this thing fucking rocks back and forth. It's she's big. But as you guys come up, it looks like just a really just trashy old Winnebago. This thing is like, at this point, is 80 years old, ancient. Definitely doesn't run anymore. But, it kind of shifts and shifts and shifts, and she's like,
here we got a big old bed in the back here.
And she pulls aside the curtain that's all like fucking shredded and old.
So,
Mantis just looks at her, and he's still covered in this guy's blood, and just says, please, where is the shower? I don't care if it doesn't have hot water, just please, where is the shower?
Oh, we got one over here.
She pulls aside a little, like, it's almost like a curtain, but it's like a folding kind of curtain-y door thing that slides. Like there's like a hard plastic thing and a curtain on the sides of it, and it slides open. And there's like this plasticky shower thing. She's like, you could use this one. Oh, I love that joke. Here, let me show you. And then she bends down and she pulls up like a thing on the ground, and there's like a hatch on the ground that opens up, and there's like a staircase that goes down. She said, come on this way. Come on in. And she goes down the stairs, and she has to like duck to get underneath the thing. And as she goes down, you guys follow behind her. Like lights start coming on the walls, and like there is a fucking massive, like underground complex underneath this thing. And so you guys go, you guys go through, and she's like, yeah, it's all just a cover, you know. I try to keep it low key so that people don't come in here and try to fuck with my shit. They don't know what I got. So come on down. Here we got rooms. Each of you guys get your own room. Here you go. This is the first one on the left here. Go ahead and check that out. Whoever wants to take the first one close to the exit, or, you know, furthest from the shitter, however you want to view it, is open. And, you know, she opens the door, and it's Uthrek. It's bigger than your apartment. You know, it's a big fucking room. And like the beds they're all made and they look nice, and there's, you know, folded towels, and there's like a terry cloth bathrobe that's like folded up, and there's like a writing desk and shit. Like, it's nice. It's all concrete though.
I feel attacked. Why am I being picked on? At least I have a fucking house.
You have an apartment, sir? Okay. I have a burnt out building, slightly better.
Yeah. Like I said, a house.
Yeah, it's small. It's smaller. It's smaller than, you know, the place that that Volt and Mantis live, but it's more intact. It's got a higher number of walls, but they're closer together.
Less ventilation.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, you know, she takes you guys through and shows you guys like all the different rooms, and then she's like, "Yeah, we got a kitchen back here. You know, I got all this stuff in here, whatever kind of flavors you want. I got the dispensers." She goes and points to all these different dispensers of flavors. She's like, "I even got a refrigerator in case you guys need to keep anything cool. I got some beers in here. I got some of the real stuff. But you guys are welcome to whatever you want as long as you stay here. You know, Jimmy sent me a good amount of money to keep track of you boys for a little while, keep you safe. I heard you guys really got into some shit, and well, the good news is, people here in Idaho, there's no sports teams, so they don't really know what's going on with the baseball thing. So you guys are in the clear on that. The average person's not gonna know who the fuck you are. Also, you're outside of the UCAS, so the government's not coming after you here. I don't know how up to date you guys are on the news, but the government's out looking for you up there in the UCAS. They got, you know, when you went through that mall, that's government property, so they're looking for you. You know, night errants, not really active out here either, so you guys are kind of in the clear. You stay here, you know, I got you guys paid up for at least 3 months, so if you need to stay here that long, you're good. You know, Jimmy's a good man, good to his word, for the most part. You know, he sent me that guy, I asked him for an Indian, he sent me a fucking Indian. You know, I guess I should have been more clear. He called me some names after I used the wrong nomenclature, you know. But you know how it goes. But you guys are welcome to stay. And yeah, I got a job actually lined up for y'all. So yeah.
Okay,
You know, I mean,
cool.
it's good.
I said, okay, cool.
Yeah. Hold on, very cool. So I don't know. You guys were involved in that thing, I believe. You got a fella that came down here ahead of you guys. He's been here for a little bit already. His name was something that I forgot. Rahul Pandya. He's you know, he's been out here for about a week already. We got him some good shit, some implants, some surgery. You know, he's ready to go. But I got a job lined up. So here's the gist of what's gonna be going on. Hey, you guys ready? I hate to, you know what? I'm a rude host, getting right to the business when you guys are just arriving at my home. You guys go ahead, settle in, make yourself at home. There's 3 showers over here, and we got water, we got gas, we got heat, we got food, we got electricity, we got Wi-Fi. Here's the password for you, and you know, make yourselves at home.
So when she shows the showers, Mantis just unbelts the sword belt that all 4 of his swords are on. They just fall to the ground, straight into the shower, still fully clothed. pulls the curtain across and just hits the button, and you can just see like pink water hitting the bottom of the shower as he's washing the blood off himself.
Ugh. Pink and black, it's gross. He's homeless as well, and is filthy. But yeah, so you guys all get naked and shower. I don't know, whatever happens. You know, it happens. If it happens, it's cool. Don't sweat it. But you guys,
this is the only time I get to wash my clothes.
A little bit of Axe body wash. Axe brand body wash cleans clothes just as well as it cleans your body. Not very well. So, you guys clean up, settle down. She's like, oh, you know what? While you guys were taking your time settling in, I took the initiative here and I made you guys a nice meal. Nice home-cooked meal. We got some chili and cornbread made out of real corn, but not real chili. You know, I'm not that rich. So go ahead, help yourself. Delicious. I love it. Here's a little bit of cayenne. And you guys have a decent meal, and it's kind of weird, you know, but she's like, hey, I feel like I've known you boys for a long time already. You know, I got kindred souls, and, you know, I got these extra rooms, but, you know, there's, my bed is, an Idaho king. You know, they real big, real soft. And she looks at Ford, and she's...
I look to Uthrak with like I'm scared, like just these big eyes.
Yeah, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you with a big grin on my face. Hey man, you should take the lady up on her offer. It's the least you can do. Yeah. And then I'll look at her and I'll be like, you know, but if he's a no-go, you know, I'm game. Just saying.
I'd break you, little man. Oh,
that sounds like fun.
Oh, I like it.
I like that. I admire your I don't know what you call that, moxie. I don't know what that is, but I like it.
Fuck it, fourth single. Yeah,
But
yeah,
thanks for all this. It's nice.
Oh, you know, don't say thank you yet. You guys are gonna, I'm putting you to work. I got a job for you. So, you know, now that you guys are eating my food, you gotta do me a favor. That's how that works. That's hospitality. Welcome to Idaho. So, here's the gist, okay? I got this guy, Rahul. You know him. You sent him down here. I got him all outfitted. We got a job for him. So, he doesn't know. He thinks this is the real deal. And she leans in. She's like, he thinks this is an actual Shadowrun. But it's an acting gig. Okay? He's going to be recording. Got a sim rig put in this fella. You know, it's supposed to take a little bit more time to heal up, but, you know, I feel like he's probably in good enough shape to get out there and do this. So, basically, what's going to happen... You guys got to make this look real. I got the gel rounds for you, so you guys can be going loaded to bear. But you go through, and there's a location over here. Now, I don't know how much you boys know about Boise.
By the way, everybody in Boise calls it Boise, not Boise.
Uh-oh.
So she's like,
I don't know how much you boys know about Boise, but this is a split city. We're in 3 different countries. Okay, here you're in the Salish Sheed. We also got the Pueblo Corporate Council and Tirtingar. Now, split 3 ways. Now, once you get across into Tirtingar, there is a junkyard, big old car-filled junkyard. And I got information. Now again, you gotta play this up like it's real. There's gonna be, in this junkyard, there's a stash of good old-fashioned Nova Coke. Now, my goal is for you guys to get him in there, make it feel real, so that he goes through all the emotions. Y'all boys ever use SimSense?
Nope. Don't even know what it is.
I know what
Alright,
it is,
well-
but no.
Just puts up a hand.
All right, you there, you know. So it needs to feel real. So he needs to actually have that fear, that excitement, that adrenaline. Otherwise, people aren't going to buy it. You know what I mean? If they know it's fake, if he knows it's fake, they're going to know it's fake.
Nobody's gonna want it. So you need to make it feel real. All right, you follow? So you get in there. There's gonna be a stash of Nova Coke in the trunk of a car. I'll give you guys a map. You'll know where it's at. You get in there. You get that Nova Coke. Now, there's in there is gonna be some actors that I've hired to be playing the parts of a gang. That's one of them. How you call it? Humanist associated gangs over there in Tier 10 Gar. Now, these guys are going to be, they're acting too. They're trying to make it seem real. So you go along with it. Keep it, on the level. But you go in, and you're going to get these drugs, right? And you're going to come out. There might be a firefight set up. But again, try to make it feel real. Go through the firefight with them. Get out. With the Nova Coke. Come back here. That's it. Real easy. Real easy.
Are we then gonna use the Nova Coke?
Hey, I got I got my fingers in a lot of different pies. I'm making a lot of different jobs, making money in a lot of different ways. So that, that Nova Coke, we're using it as a prop in this production, but I need it back. I'm gonna use that, to sell to people. You guys do a good job. Maybe I'll just give you some of it. You gotta have a good time. You know what? Yeah, we'll do that. You guys get that, and you make it feel real. We'll have a party, a little Nova Coke party. How's that sound?
Okay, I guess.
You have a type of energy about you. It's oppressive.
Intoxicating.
The way you speak, it terrifies me.
Does it terrify you? Does it turn you on, big boy? Oh.
Listen, I'm 22 years old. I haven't had sex in like 8 months. We're gonna fuck, but
I like you, boy.
But I'm so scared.
Jack's scaroused right now.
Scaroused.
Don't worry, Ford. I can heal physical damage. So if you take too much, I can bring you back.
Just don't pre-edge too much.
Yeah.
These boys, these actors I play, they'll be playing a gang called the Lynch Mob. Now, don't be confused. That's a real gang, and they're gonna be dressed the part. So you gotta make this seem real.
Okay,
And,
I have an honest question. Did you actually hire actors to play the Lynch Mob, or are we just gonna go fight actual members of the Lynch Mob?
No. This is all just a game, man. They're all dressed up as costumes and actors and gel rounds. Now, it's all, he's not gonna know. But I got him loaded to bear with gel rounds. He's got a flash grenade, and it's all for pretend. But you got to make sure, because he's the only one recording. I got this idea. This whole production's called Night Runner, and I'm gonna make a series, and we're gonna sell these SimSense chips, and I'm gonna make a killing. Also, I'm going to sell that Nova Coke. So, it's all good, baby. So here's the deal. You guys make it seem real. These actors are going to do their parts. Now, I paid them extra to make it seem like they're really aggressive. And they're going to say some mean shit. But they're just actors. So, try not to, don't shoot them in the nuts. Ow! Try not to shoot him in the face, because that could still really hurt somebody, even with gel rounds.
Yeah, I cast magic.
Hey, that's cool. That's you know what? That's real cool. It's hard to find somebody that slings spells like that. It's a real low percentage of the population that can do that shit. So the fact that you can do that, that's Hey, how do you feel about getting a sim rig installed up in your body? I got one. I can get it put in there. I got a buddy who's gonna come down. He can be down here tomorrow.
Very
put that in there?
negatively. I feel very
No?
negatively about that. Yeah.
All right, all right, all right. That's cool. You know, hey, you know, it's your body, your choice. You know, it's all cool. It's all cool. You change your mind, you let me know. I'll give you money. Lots of money. And Nova Coke. As much Nova Coke as you want.
I'm afraid to ask you any more questions there, Frankie, but do you have a shop or a place I can fix Buddy's bicycle, motorcycle?
Bicycle.
Oh,
You got an apartment and a bicycle. Feels so good.
Oh, you both are treading on thin ice here, buddy.
oh my God.
I just laugh and elitist with my medium lifestyle.
Hey, we're all living in the same place now.
Oh man, she goes,
No, I don't have anything like that. I mean, this you see my facilities. They're all here. You know, I got a big underground facility, but there's not really a way to get a car down here. That's not really my thing. But if you need your car fixed, I know a guy. I got a guy come out. He can do it. I probably get him out of here today. But you know, it's gonna cost a little bit of money. You know how it goes. Favors, maybe. You know, you do me a favor. And she like winks. And you shiver. She's like, you do me a favor, maybe I'll do you a favor. All right.
Mantis just kind of looks around and says, yeah, gel rounds. I don't have a gun. I can't exactly, you know, gel round one of these, and holds up one of the swords. But I do have a bow. Can you get, like, I don't know, blunt arrows or something?
Oh yeah, I got some of those. I got that. I got you covered on that. As far as the swords go, yeah, we'll come to it. You know, you keep them on you, and just you know, I don't know, man. Like try to hit them with a flat side, I suppose. These guys are just actors. Don't hurt them. Too bad.
This is such a weird thing.
You know, they're trained to take these blows and shit, and you know they're gonna get hit, and they're gonna get hurt. You know, they know that. But if you actually, you know, you really hurt them, you know, there's gonna be problems. So yeah, hit them with the flat side. I got some blunt arrows I can get you. I can get you basically whatever you want. You're gonna have to pay for it, you know, for the most part. Yeah, but you know, as far as this goes, I got you covered.
Mantis just has this look in his eyes of, please God, don't let me pay like that. I will fucking die.
Yeah, this all sounds very nice, Frankie. Your hospitality is beyond reproach. That's the one.
Oh, I like when you use them big words. You got big muscles.
so she, yeah, man, she's into it. So you guys get some rest. You guys have enough time to recover everything, and you know you got a couple of days before this is going to go off. So you guys rest. She has somebody come out and fix up the bike and fix up the car a little bit, and we're gonna leave it to the imagination of everyone whether or not any kind of weird stuff happens in the meantime. But
You don't want to role play that with Aaron? You sure?
We can do the DMs.
So
I would
basically,
to
here's what
physically
happens.
Heal Knuckles, though.
Frankie the freight train looks at Ford, and then she winks, and as she winks, you get one of those, like the circle closes in from the edges of the camera and like shrinks around and gets real close in on the wink, and then shrinks in all the way, and it fades to black. That's what happens.
Nice.
There you
There
go.
we go.
Classy.
It's classy like that. And then it cuts back into hardcore pornography. No, so it's classy. It's classy. We're gonna leave it at that. And you guys have a couple of days to relax a little bit, and like, dude, the water pressure in the showers is fucking primo. It's so good. Like it's they're like, the showers have like and there's multiple showers, by the way. You guys could all shower at the same time if you wanted, and it wouldn't be weird. But the shower heads have like a massage setting, and you set it, and like you guys are in there, and it's like beating your back up just right, and you're like, oh my God, I want to stay here forever. But the food's good, the showers are good, the beds are comfortable. The floor, check this out, is heated. So like you get out of bed and like you step down and it's like warm. Oh, it's nice. Oh, it's nice. And like everything is lit with cool neon lights. It's all, you know, like pinks and light blue and you know, there's Tritio and shit like that. But you guys come one morning, you guys get up and you guys, you know, as you shuffle out in your matching terry cloth bathrobes, and they all say freight train on the back of them. It's embroidered on there. But you guys, you know, you move through and she's got the Tritio going down there. And like, there's the couch is like, it's lowered into the ground. So like the top of the couch is at ground level and it's like a little like circular pit that you'd sit on the couch. And there's the Tritio set up and you guys are seeing the Trid and she's like, yo, I got this from a UCAS broadcast. Check this shit out here. And it's showing just like replays of like the fucking gorillas that are loose inside the ache that are like it's like it's 3 days on. Yeah, it's 3 days on and the gorillas are still marauding and like you see like one of the gorillas unlocking a cage and releasing tigers and like like yeah, and like you see like all the like there's chimpanzees like climbing up the roller coaster and shit and like pure pandemonium, and it cuts and you see like pandas milling about inside the shopping mall and they cut back to the news anchor.
A slight little tear in the corner of Uthrak's eye.
Liberation.
The news anchor's like pandemonium, and then you know they go on and they're showing like UCAS military still searching for terrorists, and you know they're like most wanted list, and like it fires up and there's like a really good picture of Knuckles, and it's like Knuckles with the mohawk, like the fiber optic rainbow mohawk in the mascot costume, and like a pretty good picture of Ford when he was sitting at the thing talking to the guy in the shades. It's the guy in the shades, and it's an old picture. It's like Mantis is like knight errant graduation picture, and then it's like a blurry picture of the back of Volt's head, and you can't tell, but you're like, holy shit, dude, am I going bald? Is that happening? But and then there's also the female elf mage that was in there, and you know the pirate, the big fucking troll pirate, and you know they're like still looking for these subjects at large, and they also show another thing where they're like, in recent news, Michael Gorton of Gortys Research and Development has been reported as missing, and they're going on and move past that real quick. And it they talk about how that, you know, the company recently acquired by Ares Macro Technology. This company specializes in, you know, shifting paradigms for the revolutionizing of your modern needs in alchemical reverberations, and you know a bunch of other bullshit that you don't know what the fuck they're trying to even say. And she's like, "Can you believe this shit? They think that you guys are terrorists. I don't know if that's true or not. Honestly, I don't give a fuck. Money's good, and so is other things." And she like leans over the couch and like flashes like the biggest, most ridiculous wink at Ford. And she's like, "You boys are welcome here as long as you want. You know, as long as you guys don't bring me any kind of UCAS military here into the Salish Sheed fucking lands, you know, we're good." But honestly, once you guys get into that tier 10 gear, that's you guys ever been there? You know about that place?
Nope.
Man, elves, lots of elves, you know. And she looks at Mantis.
Every time she says Tyr Tarangier, he just winces slightly.
Yeah, you know, it's a whole country full of elves for the most part, you know, and they're real fucking strict up in that place, you know. They got rules against everything, and they got these princes, and they got their fucking police force riding around on unicorns and shit. It's fucking
Fucking weird. Not for me. But, you know, that's where you guys are headed. So, you know, maybe read up a little bit. Check it out. Take a look. See what's going on.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea.
I could take a couple days and see what I can learn about them. I can even spend 3 karma, I think it is, to get 2 skill ranks in that.
Yeah. She's like, I know what you mean, and I appreciate you being formal with me. So,
yeah. Yeah, I see that in character, of course.
Yeah, of course.
I spend metacurrency.
Yeah. So, yeah. So I think it's probably gonna be a good place to leave off. For the most part, you know, we got another adventure coming up, which is the second portion of this chapter, which I like to call Another Man's Treasure. Also, oh, you know what? Let's you know, we got a couple more, I don't know, 12, 15 here. So let's go through the rest of it. You guys had to drop that thing off, that canister. Yeah. So you guys get there, you settle down, and you know, you take your first showers, you wake up the next morning, and you know, that morning she's made like scrambled synth eggs, I guess, and there's real, check this out, real chives. Bam. And and bread that's made from the finest mushroom protein. So you guys have a disgusting breakfast, but it's good. It's good to you guys. It's disgusting to me. And
the eggs are
you
so
guys,
chalky.
The toast is real chewy. I like it that way. But it tastes like mushrooms, and that's what I'm used to. So you guys head out, and you head to this church that's out on the outskirts of Boise, which drives me nuts. And you guys get there, and it's like this old, boarded up, old abandoned church. And as you arrive, this is the designated meetup time. There's a sick black motorcycle outside, totally rad. This is a Harley Davidson Scorpion, and it's like fucking gorgeous. And it's sitting outside, and that's your destination to meet up with Huang Fang.
Huang Fang. We get there, and is he there?
Well, you get to the church, and it's boarded up. You know, the windows are all boarded over. There's some of them are busted out. You know, there's wooden planks and plywood and tarps and shit like that, and it's been spray painted, and it's on the outskirts, you know. But the motorcycle's parked outside, and the front door has like a big old chain and padlock, but the padlock is open, and the door is ajar.
Mm-hmm. You guys want me to go check it out?
I don't like this.
I'll go.
Yeah, I'll go with you with this.
You guys are all discussing this, and Knuckles is like, "Yeah, fuck it," and he starts heading towards the door. But
immediately cast enhanced reflexes on myself. It's like, you know,
Knuckles,
if something's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
You get jittery instantly. You're like, "Whoa, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?" And everything starts like you're immediately saying everything 2-3 times in a row. You're like, "Hey guys, how's it going? What's up?" But you head in, and as you open the door, you feel yourself. You're like 1, 2, 3, and you open the door 3 times, and you go in. And as you head in, there's sitting in one of the pews is a woman, Asian woman. She's got like, you know, raven hair, and it's cool. Somehow like a breeze blows through, and it kind of like whips to the side, and it looks real fucking badass. She's got like a cool leather jacket that's armored, and she's sitting in there, and she turns her head just as you get close, and she like locks eyes with you.
Hi.
And hi. She's like, "Hey, you got the merchandise?" And she stands up.
Am I
and
holding
she's
it, or
got-
does somebody else have it?
I'm guessing you got it. You ask her that, and she's like, I don't fucking know. But no, I'm guessing you got it. But you know, she stands up and she turns towards you. She's wearing like a tube top and like some like a cut off like Daisy Duke style like black jeans and like thigh high nylons and like rad biker boots. So here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Blammo. Huang Feng. And she's like, you got the merchandise. Good. I don't have a lot of time to spend here in Boise. This place is nothing going on. But I'm on to the next leg of my trip. So here's that. Thank you. And this is for you, I guess. And she hands you a cred stick.
Nice.
And she's like, nice and easy. She's like, don't look at my ass as I walk out. And she heads out. And she
Not
stops.
making
And
any
looks
promises.
stops and looks back over her shoulder. And then she's like,
Oh yeah, I'm
I
checking
knew
it
you.
out.
She's like, I knew you would. And then she walks away.
You like
She's
it?
a little bit jittery. She's like, you know what? I'll see you later. And then she hops on her fucking rad bike and like pops a little wheelie and like does a little fucking fishtail burnout and heads off into the night. It takes a long time for her head off into the night because you guys just had breakfast, but you know she does. She makes
Take time.
and like it's not like in Seattle, especially like close to Puyallup, where it's just like fucking always dark and like the cloud is filled with ash and soot and it's like acid rain all the time. Like it's just arid and dry and like bright, but she does it. She pulls it off. And, you know, she rides out and like her cool leather jacket flaps in the wind behind her as she goes. And she's got like cool goggles. Rides off. And
Boy,
you guys
I think
hand
I'm in
off.
love.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Big love. But you hand off that canister. You guys had no issues with it, which is cool. You know, no real damage to it or anything. You guys didn't bother finding out what's inside, which is totally cool. But it goes. And she's like, all right, I'm off. Headed east. And then she goes, deuces. And then
Man, this younger generation, they just say words I don't understand anymore, guys.
she goes, cap, no cap, fur. AF. Bussin', Riz.
Oh, good times.
Uthrak,
No
you're
cap,
becoming
vape.
quite the Rizzler.
What's that?
It said Uthrak, you're becoming quite the Rizzler.
Oh, shizzle.
She says like Fortnite, Minecraft. Takes off. I don't know. I don't know what the kids do these days. So I'm an old man and I'm grumpy. So yeah. But yeah, she heads off. She's got that canister. She like puts it into like you see her like before she runs. She like fucking where the gas tank is. Like she like pulls off like a thing where the gas like the cover for the gas tank is, and like slides it into a hidden compartment in the bike, and then down.
What kind of money were you looking at on that cred stack?
Wouldn't you like
Ooh.
to know?
I would.
Ooh, you're
But-
gonna be one of those fuckers.
Is there a way to check it somehow?
Yeah, there's a button, and you push the button, and it displays how much is on there.
I will press the button.
10,800 new yen.
Like, yeah, it's like 10 or 20 bucks.
What a dick. Also, this is one of those ones. This cred stick, this certified cred stick, is like made out of like smoky black glass. Like it's like super cool and fancy. Everybody knows it's like, oh, that's an expensive one.
Sweet.
You're like,
Mantis
the
just
crud
looks at it and says, I don't know, want to know what was in that canister, but we can actually get real food with that.
What are you talking about? We've been getting real food while we were here.
Also, we've been getting real food anytime we went to the Happy Acres because, oh god, the tomatoes are amazing.
Oh, yeah.
That one potato that you ate raw.
It was the best potato. Raw.
I'm having weird dreams about that potato you ate.
Do you have your dreams are haunted by like a potato that's got teeth that's like eating you? Is the nightmares that you've been having? Super bizarre.
I've had worse.
And you wake up and you're like, why am I like at like full attention? Like, why is this happening?
My potato mask. Oh God.
Oh, Jesus.
Potato fetish?
That's kind of weird, bro, but whatever.
This is weird, but it's okay. So, yeah, I think that's probably a good point to leave off. So you guys have completed that job. So, you guys are halfway through this chapter, Another Man's Treasure.
Man, we're so good at this.
Yeah, you guys are really fucking making easy work of this. I've run this campaign. I think I've told you guys before. I've run this campaign for multiple groups of people, and like no one's died yet, which is unusual.
Damn.
What?
I didn't even know that wasn't an option.
I feel ripped
you haven't
off.
even tried to kill me.
Well, you guys have like I don't know, man. Like an ambush like that. You guys had really high initiative, and they didn't. And you know the whole thing, the chase, like the fucking VTOL should have been able to light you guys up, but you with your fucking magic, you were able to send them in the wrong direction. Like
I'm looking forward to hearing this. This sounds mental.
Oh yeah, these guys are fucking these guys.
Dude,
Man.
it's all Sean, man. He's always got the ace up his sleeve, and then the Aaron with that fucking car, man. It had an answer for everything. It was awesome.
Dude, it's like Knight Rider meets the Mach 5.
It
really is. It really is.
But it's also a Ford Americar, like, so it just looks like a shitbox.
Yeah.
Ford stands for Found on Road Dead. Okay, guys?
See, that just lets you hide in plain sight.
Oh, exactly. It's, Ford is Fix It Again, Tony. Fix it again. Yeah, Ford.
Yeah.
Fucked on race day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Well,
Ryhdian, thank you so much for coming in and filling in that role and staying up until the wee hours of the very wee morning over there. It's probably like what 6 a.m. over there or something crazy.
Yeah, it's 6 a.m. here. I'm gonna be going back to bed after this. I'm so glad.
Yeah.
It's tomorrow. I have nothing.
Oh
to
yeah.
do.
Well, thank you so much for the short notice showing up and really saving the day. I really appreciate it. And any of you guys listening to this, check out Pride Against Prejudice. It's his show. It's all in New York. It's 4th edition, and it takes place a little bit earlier than this. And they get up to some interesting shit involving bombing at a metahuman pride rally, and it's good. Check it out.
Hell yeah.
And thank you again for having me. It's been awesome to get to be a player for once.
Oh, it was
Oh,
yeah. If there's an opening again, I'll try to get you more notice ahead of time.
Thank you very much. As I say, I kind of saw the invite come through, and it's like, I really shouldn't, but fuck it, why not?
What about
I appreciate your sacrifice. Thank you.
And it was nice to get to play Mantis, and yeah, I enjoyed the brief you gave me, and it's going to be interesting when other people find out what's going on with that.
Oh yeah.
Well,
It's
thank
gonna be
you for
interesting
letting
when
us
when
finally see
Scar finds out what's
Mantis.
going
Yeah, thank you for letting us finally see Mantis use his weapons and how much he does.
Yeah.
Awesome.
He has a 15 dice pool?
Yeah, that was
I-
nuts.
He's so good. He's so good. He just never does it.
Yeah.
You have
Maybe
a small
he's scared
party.
of like what he's gonna do, right? Like, am I the monster?
Yeah.
You know,
Have you
like-
seen the movie The Rundown? He's the
Oh,
Rundown.
yeah.
He's
Oh,
the rundown.
it was a great movie.
I do have a small apology to make with that. With the cold shot that I did forget that it's meant to limit the damage to 1, but just take the hand. Because basically what I was intending to do was disarm him, but I'm so fucking tired, I just forgot.
You disarmed him,
No worries.
and it's all good, man.
I mean, you would bleed out from a hand getting cut off anyway, so.
pretty quickly, unless you get a belt around it or something.
Yeah. And then Uthrak's around the corner with a shotgun, so.
yeah. He wasn't
Well-
going anywhere.
Game ruined. Redo it.
This is just inconsistent. I can't play.
All right, cool. Well, thank you, listeners. I hope you've enjoyed our usual weekly insanity. Thank you, Adam, as always, for a great game. And thank you, Ryhdian, for joining us. It's been really fun. So we will see you all next time. Same time, same place. Nighty night.